Hey Starfinders, it's me, your boy, GM Logar, Mike Logan, Starfinder Infinite Creator, Design Dash Champion, and PAX Unplugged Superstar. I did it! Introducing you to a very special episode of Dead Sundays. I managed to trick the senior developer, one of the senior developers at Paizo, who publishes Starfinder, into coming on to my actual play show. But instead of playing Starfinder like a fool, that'd be silly if we did that. I decided that we were going to play a game called Pirate Borg, which I had discovered at PAX Unplugged and I had thought about every single day until then. So I took the Pirate Borg rules and I wrote a little encounter, several encounters, and an adventure in the Starfinder universe for the five of us to play. It was a lot of fun. It was very special. This Sunday, we will be recording our Book 4 recap for all the stuff that we did in Season 2. That will be uploaded next week. And then on February 11th, Dead Sundays Enhanced Episode 1 will begin. It is the beginning of our next arc of the adventure. We're going to take some of the Starfinder Enhanced rules and apply them to Book 5 of the Dead Suns campaign and continue the journey until the journey is over. So please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then I want you to take your magic wand and write Dead Sundays in the stars above the Disney castle in Florida.
History is broken. All recorded knowledge more than 300 years old has been corrupted. The Starfinder Society is recruiting outsiders to unravel the mysteries of what happened. Unlikely heroes must learn to work together to stay alive, where technology and magic exist together among the stars. Dead Sundays, most Sundays at 7 p.m. only on twitch.tv/LogarTheOgar. The past haunts us all.
I'm like, oh, stuff breaks all the time. This is great.
Yeah.
And we're live. Hi, welcome to Dead Sundays. Dead Sundays is a show we play Starfinder on a Sunday. Except, again, today we're not playing Starfinder. But we are playing something that is going to be very close to Starfinder. First, I would like to welcome our special guest, senior developer from Paizo, Jenny Jarzabski.
Hi, good to be here.
Jenny.
Did I do it
Hi,
right?
Jenny.
You did.
Fucking nailed
Excellent.
it. I only practiced
did.
every day for a week and a half.
Aw, I appreciate that.
No, I just read it. I was like, oh, this is, I got it.
Well, very nicely done.
So today, on the show Dead Sundays, which you are watching right now, we usually play Starfinder. But I wanted to do something different because I went to PAX Unplugged for the first time this year. And when I was at PAX Unplugged for the first time this year, I played a game called Pirate Borg. And I have thought about Pirate Borg every single day since PAX Unplugged. So when I had the opportunity to do something fun and cool, I decided that I was going to take Pirate Borg and I was going to make my players play it in a Starfinder themed adventure that we are now calling Star Pirate Borg. The first thing that I want to say about Pirate Borg is that the default setting for Pirate Borg is the Dark Caribbean. The Dark Caribbean is very similar to the Pirates of the Caribbean. Things are bad and you know there's jungles and magic and things. But what's really important is right on the inside of the title page of Pirate Borg is this paragraph. Pirate Borg is a game about grog-swilling pirates, undead galleons, arcane treasures found in ancient temples, and high seas adventure. It's not a game about slavery, sexual violence, genocide, or any of the other abhorrent real parts of our history. Please treat these topics with the respect they deserve or leave them out of the game altogether and go hunt some skeletons. And I think that paragraph really captures the importance of what Pirate Borg is. It is obviously not about the real things that happened. It is, I'm gonna lean on the phrase again, a bunch of goofy bitches on a pirate ship getting drunk and throwing cannonballs at each other. It is, if you've ever played Sea of Thieves, it is Sea of Thieves the game. It is a very open sandbox adventure. It's very fun. It's very rules light, and most of the game is built around randomly generated stuff. So, before we get into Pirate Borg, I want to have each of Pirate Borg, Star Pirate Borg, Starfinder, Star Pirate Borg. Thank you. Borg. Please in the order that we usually go in, which means Beck has to go first. Please introduce yourself.
Stop making me go first.
So that I can hear you do this, and I can
You're
make sure.
alphabetical.
Yeah, you're
In
the
my
first
first
one.
and last name. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. What am I doing? Am I just saying my name?
Just say your name. Just say hi. I'm Beck.
Hi, I'm Beck. I hope you're doing well. It's Gasparilla in Tampa, so this is really good timing.
Perfect. Ryan, can you go next?
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Can you do it again so I can actually look at it and you don't try and screw me over? Ryan, can you go next?
I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Ryan. And I am not in Tampa.
Congrats.
Thank
Okay,
you.
that was perfect. Steph, could you say hi to the folks at home, please?
Hi, I'm Steph. I'm in Philadelphia, which is not Tampa, and also not National Harbor, Maryland. Wow.
Wow.
And we're very proud of you for that. Jenny, could you introduce yourself and tell us what you do and all of your yeah.
Hi.
Sorry, Jenny, I'm going to interrupt you just real quick. Somebody on YouTube subscribed to me called Twiggy, which is very funny because my sweet baby boy, my cat's name is Twig, and Twiggy in our YouTube chat, in our YouTube live chat right now, just said, "Yeah, fuck Florida," which I think is a really important.
Yeah, that's an important
No, I'm
sentiment.
with you, bud. I'm right there with you.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
I live there.
Could you please introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Oh, that's fine. Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm the senior developer working on Starfinder at Paizo, and I'm here to play with these awesome people today. Super excited. I am also not in Florida. I am in the Seattle, Washington area right now, so safe from Florida at the moment.
Perfect. Thank you. And Ian, could you round us out, please?
Yeah, hey, my name is Ian, and I got some real bad news for three of y'all. I am also in Tampa, in Florida.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you
It's
know,
kind of a bummer.
guys, thanks for coming out. We gave it our best shot, but if this many of us are in Florida, we have to give up. We cannot possibly continue. So I think all of you sound great. I might be biased because I already like all of you. So I'm going to give you a quick primer on how we play Pirate Borg. But kind of the best part about Pirate Borg is that there is pretty much one rule, in that it is while you are doing something, you are the only one that rolls dice. The NPCs 90% of the time will not be rolling at all. They set their DCs and you roll against that. If you want to attack a guy, you roll to attack him. If a guy is attacking you, you roll to defend yourself. The only time that will switch is when we are in naval combat. Naval combat has back and forth gun firing as well as initiative rolls. Hello, Cat. Thank you for joining us. That cat's in Florida.
That cat is unfortunately in Florida.
But we'll explain more as we go along, because what we're going to do is make random pre-generated characters for Pirate Borg. Pirate Borg works really, really well with their character generation system, because if you want, you can just roll like 10, 12 dice and pre-generate a level 1 character very quickly, and it's very fun. Luckily for us, the free Pirate Borg module for Foundry Virtual Tabletop, the tabletop that we are using. Now, if you excuse me, also hold on. I'm sorry. I want to play. Use some background music. Let's get some of the high C's in here. Very nice, very nice. Okay, should be coming through your browser, through your Foundry. Very nice. Okay. Let me know if you're not hearing the sounds of waves in the high C's.
I can hear it.
Excellent.
Oh, the sounds of taking a break.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, now I hear it. Yeah, it took a second, but
yeah. So pretty much the cool thing about Sirenscape is that it uses this like dynamic sound generator, and it fades things in and out and doesn't reuse the same sound over and over again. The problem is that when it first starts, it always has to fade in, unless it makes a really, really, really aggressive opening noise, as we have all experienced as well. So what we're going to do first is we are going to randomly generate a character for each of you. I'm going to hit this button. We are going to go right down the line, and we are going to look over the character sheet and tell you what each one of it does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this button on my end, make pirate, and it takes a second, and in the background it is generating all of the numbers on the tables and things that it needs to pick a class, to pick a class ability, to pick starting equipment, to pick HP, all of those things that it rolls on tables that are in the macro section of the game, and then we'll output it into a pirate that eventually, as soon as it pops up, we can click. There it is. Okay. So the person that you're seeing, everybody's going to get observer roles in this. In the
Okay,
top
I was
right,
going to ask you how we.
yeah, in the
set up
top
these.
right, you will see the actors button. If you click that, you will see roll off mimic Fairpoint, a randomly generated pirate.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
There is a table of
Nice.
names in the back of the Pirate Borg book. Under his name, you'll see his class. His class is Swashbuckler, which means that he has a pick of general abilities from the Swashbuckler class. If you click Features, his class feature is Inspiring Leader. If you click Combat, Relic and Rituals, Equipment, Features, History, all of these things have been randomly generated.
I'm just thinking about a pirate nicknamed Mimic who's an inspiring leader because he's just constantly gassing himself up. It's like,
I'm the best, I'm the best.
I think we should go dig for treasure there. That's a great idea, me.
So I am going to click this button a couple more times. Let's see, we got Swashbuckler, right? Okay. So as it's doing that, it's also picking classes from a list that I have changed every time because I don't want to have duplicate classes. I want everybody to be their own class.
Gotcha.
As we're doing this, I want each of you to tell me, since we're taking Pirate Borg and we're putting it in the Starfinder universe, I want each of you to tell me what race you have chosen and what is the one ability from that race that you are going to try and translate into Pirate Borg rules. Ian, why don't you go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a goblin, and I'm you know what, I'm gonna swerve on you because our guest also liked Scrounger, but I think what I'm gonna do is pick fast for my goblin's trait.
Okay, so what does the fast trait actually say?
Fast for this size and have a base spread of 35 feet, which I think is small characters, and correct me if I'm wrong, have base speed of 20 feet in that system. So it's like they just move a little bit just quicker.
Okay, so a lot of Pirate Borg is played in the theater of the mind. Even the kind of nitty gritty grid-based combat. The thing that isn't is naval combat, which is played on a hex grid. So we will find a way to translate that into all of the theater of the mind things that you do, and maybe even combat. But just keep that in mind. And every once in a while, when I'm like, it's just too far away, and you're like, no, I told you that I could do this thing. And I go, you got me.
I know exactly how I'm gonna play this character then. So.
So Jenny, why don't you go ahead and tell us what race you brought to the table and what what ability you're keeping is.
Yeah, I was also thinking Space Goblin. There's some cool ones here. I think I'm going to actually be a little bit of a power gamer and go with Tinker. So basically, if something breaks, I can use it again one more time, and then it's completely unusable for 10 minutes until it's fixed. If that's cool with you. There's also Scrounger, which is makes a goblin good at engineering, stealth, and survival. Which, not sure how that translates in Pirate Borg, but I'm sure you can figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, all of those things definitely exist. All of, what was it? Read me Scrounger again?
Space Goblins receive a +2 racial bonus to engineering, stealth, and survival checks.
Yeah, I mean, that would all find its way. I mean, you have to be sneaky. Survival is a very big deal in the middle of the ocean, even though you guys won't really be in the ocean. But don't forget I said that.
The ocean,
but yeah,
space.
You it's funny because there's for piloting the boat, there are rules for how wind works, and I decided that since they're optional, I will choose to not use them because there's no wind in space. Now, there's a lot of other things that aren't in space that would make this impossible, but that's the thing that I'm choosing to ignore because I don't want to do it.
That's fair. I just say space magic. Just blame it on that.
Yeah, that is our number one scapegoat for anything that happens is it's space magic. You don't have to worry about it.
Indeed.
Steph, why don't you tell us about which Starfinder thing you are playing?
Okay, so I wanted to play Corlu, which is a kind of an odd one. As I was digging through the Starfinder races, they're like a sort of like a rock slug situation. They've got long stalked eyes. The trait I wanted to do, I think, was they have 3 arms so that they can hold 3 items without penalty.
That's fantastic. I love that.
But the real reason I think I picked them is because it's part of their description is that they have kind of like a vibrational singing voice that is like particularly interesting to Sheeran, and Zib is usually a Sheeran. And if you'll maybe indulge me for a second, I've been trying to like work on a character voice.
Oh my god, I am so excited.
Yes.
I just want to come on a pirate adventure with my friends in space.
I like almost 100% expected you to just like play back a clip of me talking. But this is so much better.
I love it.
I love auto-tune
really
Zib.
nice singing space slug. Yeah.
So good at shanties.
Yeah, I should have like Googled shanties. I did not think that far.
I know so many shanties.
Don't worry. It'll come up. Okay, and Ryan, you're next. Please tell us the thing that you are going to play and the thing that you are going to bring with you.
So I am going to be boring and be the third goblin, the third wheel goblin on the crew.
I mean, listen, if we're space goblins, you have to be like you're fucking you gotta be. It's a bunch of pirates in space. Like it's space goblins. That's fine.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
It was on the ad.
Yeah, and the skill that I'm bringing along with me is what I would like to call Vesk fire resistance.
Now, please explain the Vesk fire resistance trait to everybody, especially the person who designs the game.
Starfinder, a beautifully written game with rules for everything, and if you look them up, they're easily explained and definitely there. Does not give Vesk fire resistance. That did not stop me from failing to read it properly, finding fire resistance somewhere else, and placing it on my Vesk character. So now I'm bringing that into Pirate Borg.
For whatever reason, Ryan thought that Vesk had fire resistance. And when Ryan said Vesk have fire resistance, I said, that makes sense. He's a lizard. Of course that makes sense.
Sure,
and
they
then,
like heat.
Like 4 months ago, we were suddenly just like, hey, this isn't anywhere in the fucking rules. We've been at it for over two years.
I think it came from like a turn of phrase when we got into our first fight, and then I amended your leather jacket to make it more badass. And then you were like, "Yeah, I'm resistant to fire," because you like walked out of it with like the cool frayed sleeves. I literally think that's what it was when we were fighting in the bar.
But for some reason, it's on my original like Roll20 character sheet. It's written in there. Some idiot, me, wrote it on there.
Please tell us about what you're going to play.
I'm going to be playing a Skittermander. I'm finally fulfilling my lifelong dream of being a silly little guy. And I decided to use the hyper trait. So once per day, a Skittermander can take an extra move action.
So Ian is going to be generally faster and wilier, and the Skittermander that Beck is going to play is going to be able to just take another move in general, which is an important thing that I had to look up about Pirate Borg, is that when we are in some sort of initiative order, you are able to take a move action. Well, I shouldn't say that. You are able to move and take an action on your turn. An action is doing anything besides move. It could even be move again. So Beck will have access to 2 movements and then an action. It's just an action. There's no bonus action, standard action, none of that. It's just you move and you take an action.
And you do thing.
Now, what's important about everything that we just said is that I asked all of you to pick a race from Starfinder, an alien ancestry from Starfinder, so that we could translate it over to Pirate Borg, because it's the thing I wanted to do. What I did not tell you is that none of you will actually be playing that, because the version of Pirate Borg that you are going to be playing, very recently, you guys were in the ship, you're in the drift, you're drifting around, you're going through hyperspace to go to the next place. You've got a lot of time to kill. Jimothy, your Dickensian Bone Boy campaign manager and engineer and mechanic, presented to you a package that he had received from your old friend, Bonesmith Jacqueline. Bonesmith Jacqueline
God.
was the proprietor of one of these stores in Eox, the one who helped you a couple times and also bailed you out of the last fight with the hopping vampire. Bonesmith Jacqueline was very impressed by Zib's iconic celebrity ability and decided that she was going to enter the influencer sphere as well. And what she has done is she went a completely different route, and she has sold her likeness to a new VR game called Star Pirate Borg. In Star Pirate Borg, 5 players load into a multiplayer game and take on the roles of skeletons above the surface of Eox. You all are going to go on a mission. You all are going to be skeletons, and you all are going to be playing this game and meeting Bonesmith Jacqueline. What that means is that... Go ahead.
I said, all right.
You will be able to keep the one ability that you took from the race, but you are going to be a skeleton of the race that you picked. So in Zib's case, there is going to be the skeleton of a giant rock monster. Just 3 arms, but just translate it all right to bones. The parts that aren't bones, make them bones.
It's like the Halloween decorations in Target.
Yeah.
Isn't the species that Zib picked like an invertebrate? Just essentially.
Yeah. Right. So right, and it's all bone. Right. It's all bone.
Full of bones.
Full of bones.
Okay.
If there's no bones, they make up bones. So when you guys load into this, you are going to be the skeleton bone version of whatever race that you picked, and also a pirate.
I immediately start playing the xylophone on my rib cage.
Go for it. Perfect. I desperately asked one of my crew members to get that for me because I knew it was going to be important today.
There's also a secret third noise that you should hold on to.
Yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pick whatever characters you guys want to play. I have one of each class pre-generated. I have to add something to them real quick. But you should be able to see all of them, and I want you to just kind of go based on the name of the class, what you think that you would want to play with your skeleton Starfinder alien.
I don't know what any of these classes do. Is that okay?
If you click features, it will tell you all of the things that they can do and all of the little bonuses that they get. Additionally, in features, there are role-playing...
It's on Bloodline.
Suggestions. You have physical trademarks, thing of importance, unfortunate incidents and conditions. For instance, the mimic has no memory from before a few days ago, while Timo was once marooned on an island for far too long, and the voices must be real. So all of those things are just kind of like little background information about your characters that you can pick up and bring along with us as we do this adventure. So
Dibs
while
on
you...
Bloodline?
What's that?
Dibs on Bloodline?
Fine. Perfect.
Okay.
I need to go into
These are in the foundry, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
They should be in the actor, and everybody should be able to at least see them. I have
all
to...
good.
Yeah, they're all great. There's not a lot of difference between them. Most of them have very similar starting equipment, and it's really just whatever you want to do. So I am going to check this.
I did not try and delete an item. I don't know why it's telling you.
Yeah, I just got the same thing.
Probably because I was doing something.
Mm.
Haha, oops.
I intentionally picked this character, Logan, because I have fast, but then in the flavor text it says they're very lazy and slow. So, but they use guns. So, as flavor, I am rocket jumping everywhere with muskets if I have to hurry somewhere.
Perfect. I love that.
By the way, Paizo, thank you for putting rocket jumping into Pathfinder 2nd Edition. It's amazing.
It's awesome.
It's-
Agree.
Yeah.
Oh no, so many good choices.
So I am
I see
adding
one-
the skeleton to all of these sheets. One of the so the skeletons are in the base rules for Pirate Borg, just so you know. While it is a thing that I thought would be funny, it is also a thing that exists. It gives you the extra ability that when you take damage that would kill you, you instead roll a dice, and if you pass the check, you actually just crumble into a pile of bones, but then immediately stand back up. Very similar to a sound that sounds like this. And then if you pass the check, it sounds like... And you're right back up fighting with 3 HP.
Fantastic.
I see a character on here with more negative stats than anything else. I would like to pick that if nobody else wants the cat's meow.
Go for it.
I think I want Ever, Loman, TaskRabbit, Performer, can't remember anything. Whoa!
Are we already at war?
No. I'm changing the
The vibe shift, if you will.
vibe shift.
Yeah.
I was tired of the waves. It has to be more exciting. So, who's going to pick the cat's meow?
Oh,
Ryan, is
me.
that-
Yes,
Ryan.
because they look garbage. I can't wait.
Okay, so Ryan is going to be the owner of the cat's meow. Now, in the cat's meow, now that close it and open it back up again, you should be able to, in features, there's nowhere to add anything. So you're just going to have to remember with your very smart brain that you have your extra racial abilities that we talked about.
Okay. I think I can remember that thing I hallucinated originally.
Everett, the TaskRabbit. Who wants to go with Everett, the TaskRabbit?
I think I do.
Okay.
That's cool. I'll rock, paper, scissors with somebody if they want it.
Very good.
The Mimic, fair point.
I'm kind of interested in that one, unless
Okay.
someone else wants that one.
I think that leaves me with Monster Reporter Prince then.
Okay.
What a good nickname.
What
That's-
good. I
that
love when
sounds like a
nicknames
jo-
are insanely long.
Yeah, like that sounds like a John Hodgman hobo name.
It's
Like
longer
that's
than your actual given
Than
name.
my actual
Like,
name.
bro.
We just call you Mop because it's easier.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to change one more thing as the music builds.
I like that my thing of importance. I could tell people my thing of importance, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's
if you
not-
want to. It's totally up to you.
Oh, okay.
It's important to you.
Yeah, I have a 1d10 scars from lashes on my back. Or 40-10. 40-10.
That's the thing that you
so-
hold most dear?
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's not... Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
mine is a children's book. That's cute.
Aww.
That's adorable.
I have a bag of magical white powder, and yes, magical is in quotes.
It's just you get a whole lot done in a day after you.
Inexplicably.
the monster reporter prison. Hey, what's up?
Okay. Is there any question before we start?
I think I have a pretty good handle. Background, something from a corpse. What is that?
What's that?
It says, for my background, it says something from a corpse, but I don't understand what that...
You are a skeleton, which likely came from a corpse.
Oh, so your background
That's
is a
you.
grave robber. Before
Okay.
you were doing this, you were grave robbing. So you have the one of the thing that you get from that is when you have that, you get something from a corpse. So what is the thing that you got from a corpse? Or I'll roll it for you.
You can roll it for me.
Okay.
I have an idea of how Sarah is a grave robber as a skeleton, is that she hides in coffins, and then when grave robbers come, she jumps out and is like, stick them up, because she owns a gun. So,
She
That's-
robs grave robbers. That's
That's
the best.
incredible.
yeah.
All right, so we'll roll for a thing of importance for you. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a D100?
You got it.
Or a thing, somebody else's thing of importance, really, that you took from them.
78.
78, okay. Roll again. You got to roll again. Because 78 is scars from lashes on your back.
Right. So that's what it was. Is he stole? They
Lash
stole my
buddies.
thing. They stole my backbones.
Okay, 21. Pouch containing animal teeth. Yeah, so you have a pouch of animal teeth that you found in the last coffin that you were hiding in, so that you could throw them at somebody's face like pocket sand to distract them while you robbed them. Okay.
That's very... Oh, God.
That's awesome.
And throwing teeth at somebody.
And since there are really no real hard rules, if you wanted to do something like that with the teeth, that is totally within your prerogative to do so. An important
Good.
part about Pirate Borg is that you're just going to kind of do whatever you think would be funny or good, but lean towards funny because people are watching. So the 5 of you, hello Foxy, thank you for joining us. The 5 of you are currently in this bar that you see in front of you. The bar that you're seeing is the only open-air Spacies in existence. Spacies, the diner chain, has one location that is not an official Spacies. It is on one of the chunks of rock that are floating outside of Eox. There is an open-air Spacies bar where the undead creatures of Eox go to relax. This place is a lot more like a pirate hub than anywhere else. It is a place that people go when they want to do something and they don't want anybody to know about it. It is a real place, and Bonesmith Jacqueline has decided to use this place as the jumping off point for her first adventure module that she's implanted into this VR game called Star Pirate Borg. Now, one of the very important parts of the Dark Caribbean is the presence of ash. Ash is a psychedelic drug substance that is made from the inanimate skeleton bones that are then dried out and crushed up into a powder. The remnants of destroyed undead, first discovered in the Dark Caribbean, known to have physiological and psychedelic effects when consumed, extremely valuable, responsible for numerous conflicts, trade disputes, and an influx of black markets. Addicts can be spotted by their sunken eye sockets, darkened lips, and faintly glowing bones. Lots of people want ash in the Dark Caribbean. Well, unfortunately, you guys aren't in the Dark Caribbean. You are in an open-air Spacies floating around a planet. The 6 of you, which is the 5 of you plus Bonesmith Jacqueline, are sitting and waiting in a hot tub, a green glowing hot tub. When they serve what they serve at the open-air Spacies, they serve something called Ash+++. Ash+++ is the ground-up bones of undead creatures mixed with Monster Energy drink. And they serve it hot.
Make
And-
that a double,
Oh.
please.
And the reason that you guys are in the hot tub is because you don't have stomachs. So the only way for you to imbibe it
Oh.
is to
So just
literally
soak.
soak in it for a night or so.
Yeah, this
That's
is my
so
dream.
funny because that's what I did at MagFest.
So the 5 of you in the skeleton versions of your classic Starfinder alien races are soaking in this hot tub full of ash plus with Bonesmith Jacqueline. Bonesmith Jacqueline reintroduces herself. It's a recording. She doesn't know that she knows you in real life, but she has sold her likeness to the VR video game. And also canonically, Bonesmith Jacqueline, who talks like a pirate on purpose. Every once in a while, Logar gets tired, and so the character gets tired and has to just kind of say things normally for a couple minutes, and then we go back to the pirate. So the 5 of you are waiting in a hot tub with Bonesmith Jacqueline. And she says, "Yar, mateys, it be good to see you again. I have a little bit of a job for you. You see, tomorrow morning, a small shuttle from the stewardship, the stewards being the overly altruistic space cops of Absalom."
Out of curiosity, was that Jacqueline getting tired of the voice already and explaining that?
Yeah. A shuttle from the stewards will be docking here in the morning. What you need to do is take this, and she kind of like, outside of the hot tub, there's like a little table, and she pushes you a brown leather bag that has something in it. And find it and combine it with the other piece that you find on the other 2 ships. Now, what do I mean? The shuttle will land, and you will steal it. You're going to take that shuttle, and you're going to pretend that you're a steward. And you're going to fly to the other ship that is somewhere. And she, like, points into the sky over there. And you see, like an asset, like a tofu block where an asset should be. For a video game. And you're going to find the other pieces of the map, and you're going to combine them and find the treasure that is hidden above the Fasinora Basin on Eox. So on Eox, I will show you this right now. You guys have seen Eox.
I like that she doesn't know.
Yeah, there was a glitch. No, there was a glitch. It was it's stuttered. It's early access. You will experience bugs and glitches and even crashes.
Super excited for everything to fail out and all the Starfinders to have to pull their VR headsets off and reboot.
So above Eox, there's this big spot where something bad happened. When the Eoxians decided that they were going to blow up their neighbors, they also accidentally blew up their planet. Whether or not this is the thing that happened because of that is kind of nebulous and best. And what do you know? Everybody forgot the last 3,000 years of history, so we'll never know. But above this giant hole is a bunch of floating rocks that are kind of gravitationally locked to be above it, and it creates an asteroid field. And what she's telling you is that if you find the pieces of the map and you enter the asteroid field, that one of these, they're not asteroids, but one of these asteroids will have on it a treasure. And in order for you to get that treasure, you need to wait till tomorrow morning, steal the steward shuttle that comes and lands, take that shuttle and dock with the bigger steward vessel, and then combine the pieces of the map and find the area of the asteroid that you're supposed to go to and dig up the treasure. And then after that, you're going to bring it back to the open air spacies, and you're going to get 100 pirate points.
Woo. And that's what we use to buy upgrades, right?
Apparently it's a lot, yeah.
And outfits and stuff like that for our characters.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you get costumes.
We need that.
Yeah, you get
And
students.
cool hats.
Glam.
We need it. Okay, I'm in.
You have the chance to roll for a legendary skin at the end of every adventure. You
Hell
understand.
yeah.
I need one with a particle effect. I need a particle effect bandana, which I am dabbing on my brow right now.
You're gonna get
In the
5
hot tub?
copies of the John Wick skin from Fortnite for Star Pirate Borg.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
Finally can communicate with the kids. I got it. I figured it out. She says,
It ends up just being the Alan Wake skin, though.
yeah, fuck. I meant to say Alan Wake, but I said John Wick.
No, John Wick is better. John Wick is better.
But they're the
better.
same. Like, if you look at Alan Wake's skin and the John Wick skin, Alan Wake just looks like old John Wick. He looks like old.
It's just John Wick with a flashlight. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's John Wick after he actually gave up. So, excuse me. I need a drink of water because I'm doing a lot of talking. Who knew? Who knew?
Sarah Bloodline Colanez is dabbing her brow with her. By the way, she's wearing fancy clothes and a hot tub, and then also has a bandana. So
Yeah, perfect.
So she's like, yeah, dabbing her brow and being like, "I think this is a wonderful idea."
Also, remember that you're a goblin skeleton. Like, so you have this gigantic, clangy head and that voice and fancy clothes, which is important. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm so glad that you brought that up because the fancy clothes were something that you rolled for when you created your character. They give you no bonus. They give you the same bonus as regular clothes, but in parentheses, it says you look really good. So while they don't give you armor or any bonus, you do look really good in the hot tub full of ash plus.
I don't need to look very good because I feel very good, and everybody knows that I'm very good.
Are you just Ruby Rod now?
Maybe.
So Bonesmith Jacqueline says, "Do you have any questions for me?" Wow, you're such great listeners. I can't believe you've understood it.
Shell and drinking out of it. Sorry, I wasn't trying to talk over you. She's trying to drink out of it, but it just like goes back into the water through her skeleton.
She tries her best to drink out of the shell. She's doing great. So now that you've gotten all of the starting information, there is, believe it or not, there are random rules for what happens when you spend a night carousing with the locals. Since you have to wait until morning, you all might as well roll 4d20 for me.
Are we gonna get?
Right.
Are we gonna get in a fight?
Yes.
If we do, it'll this actually sucks because it doesn't show me. Yes, it does. Okay, good. Okay, so since you have to wait until morning, the way that we are going to pass the time after you have your ash bath is that you all black out. And this
Party.
And this is we fade to blackout, and these are the things that happen in the overnight while you're waiting for the steward shuttle to dock.
Like that Skyrim quest.
Yeah, hey, you're finally like that Skyrim quest. Yeah.
You're married? Yeah, I love that one.
Okay, Beck, you rolled a. So you got into a fight with yourself.
Sick.
Oh, not so
But
sick.
did they win?
In your bunk.
Oh no.
That one doesn't make any sense.
Yes,
so,
it does.
I'm sorry.
Keep going.
So last night
Absolutely
you okay, got it. Yeah, last night you got into a fight with yourself. You wake up in your bunk with a wanted poster stapled to your forehead. You are on the poster.
It's not. Can it not even be a poster? It's just wanted, and then it's cut out. Right?
Beautiful. Thank you. Ryan, last night you went swimming
Nice.
with a stranger. You don't know who it was. You remember swimming. You remember another person. You don't know who it was. It makes sense because you were in the Ash +++ pit.
Yep.
You wake up. You wake up in a coffin.
Oh shit.
You wake
Fair.
up in a coffin really sad
My word.
because you can't
It's Eox.
remember.
Everybody wakes up in coffins on
Yeah.
Eox.
Not
That's
again.
normal.
Monday.
Steph and 11, you played cards with another mysterious stranger. Who is this person? This stranger going around affecting all of our nights. You woke up floating in water.
All
Missing.
right.
You woke up floating in water, missing a digit or eye. So one of your stalks that usually has a hard calcium deposit that is supposed to represent an eye bone ball is missing.
Classic eye bone. Always miss that.
My eye
You gotta
bone's
get you a
connected
patch
to
for
the-
your eye stock.
No, it's gonna be. I'm gonna get a peg eye.
Just a stick.
A stick with an 8-ball on it.
Okay. Jenny, while you were overnight at the Ash plus pit, you had a run-in with some wenches. Very good for you.
Nice. It was a good night.
You wake up swinging from a mast.
As one does.
Totally
This
and
happened before,
completely.
it's okay.
Totally and completely in love. You met
Aww.
3 skeleton pirate women last night, and you woke up in a hammock that's connected to the accoutrement of the open air spacies that is just pirate bullshit. You woke up hanging in a net that was tied to a mast, and you woke up with like just several phone numbers.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's room for my polycule on the ship now. I'll have to talk to the crew later.
You got that Riz in the Planet Hollywood car that smashed into the roof of it? Jeez, that's respect.
Ian, last night you stole from. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh no.
Last night you stole from the devil.
Okay.
I
All
made
right.
a
Wow.
wager that I could steal. That I made a wager with the devil itself.
You woke
That I
up
could mess-
in a dark cave, totally and completely in love. So last night,
Devil's heart!
you stole the devil's heart,
Even the devil needs love, you
and you
guys.
woke up in the basement of the open air spacies, a very dark and cavernous place.
I just watched Hell House LLC, so I'm just like thinking of like the people falling into that hell pit, but in reverse.
Oh no.
I'm very happy. So-
And there's one more
They're
thing.
okay.
Let's see. Beck, you lost 30 silver. Steph, you lost
man.
37 silver. Ryan, you lost 24 silver.
Ah,
Jenny, by the skin of your fucking teeth, you gained 51 silver.
I don't know what happened last night.
All the
Uh,
wenches.
All the wenches!
Yeah.
You kept trying to buy them beer, and they were like, no, we got it.
How am I?
And Ian,
How do I edit that?
you know,
their
that's a
equipment?
great question.
Oh yeah, I guess you can. Yeah.
And
Where
Ian, you
even
have
is
lost
it?
48 silver. The way it works is if your total is greater than 50, you gain that much, but if it's less than 50, you lost that much. If you can't find a good spot for it, you can just make a note.
How much
Yeah, it
did I
doesn't
lose
let us-
again?
It doesn't let us.
Yeah, it doesn't
edit.
let us edit.
oh, I was
Oh,
able
I,
to edit my
I could,
silver.
yeah, I could edit it.
Did you guys close and reopen your tab? Foundry needs
Oh,
you
you
to
know
do
what?
that.
Good idea. Yeah, because I had it popped out. So. Oh, here we go. Okay, this should work.
Okay.
Nope, does not work.
Then you didn't lose the money.
It's possible that what's your character's name? Just let me double check that I did something right.
I am Sarah Bloodline Colonez. I made a wager against my own heart and I lost.
You couldn't because I did it wrong. Fixed it. All right, you should be able to change that now. All right, so now that our gaggle of goofy bitches has had their nighttime funsies at the open air spacies, orbiting Eox and bathing in the Ash +++ pits, it is now the morning. You are all substantially hungover, but you're actually not hungover enough for it to actually give any mechanical benefit or penalty to you. So you just don't feel good. You were up all night drinking and basting, playing cards with the devil, meeting the locals, falling asleep in coffins. You know,
Being sad.
classic pirate stuff.
The huge.
Yeah.
My eye!
Just another Tuesday night.
And when you wake up, it would be whatever is the middle of the day. It's the lunch rush at the open air spacies. And while they're the sounds that you're hearing are not knives and things, they're just are plates and cutlery. clacking together.
That's cooking. The explosions, that's just how they cook.
Yeah.
Open air spaces, doesn't matter
Yeah.
that's a
They don't
vacuum.
give a
You can
shit.
still hear it.
Fire it out of a fucking cannon. They fire it out of a cannon so it actually goes all the way around Eox, and then they catch it again.
Oh, that's really cool.
This is the only species where you can get the true velocity wings. They launch them out.
So the five of you wake up in generally different places, but make your way back to the dining area of Spacies. This is now around the time that, and for what I want you guys to imagine is that outside of the Spacies, instead of a parking lot, there is a series of wooden docks that look like they have just been plucked right out of the ocean and attached to the end of the entrance to Spacies. And down those docks are a bunch of ships, but all these ships look like they are the standard Packworld spaceships that have had their roofs removed, and an open area wooden plank ship has been kind of just jammed into the top of it. So you're seeing these giant spaceships, and then also on top of those ships is the wooden plank of a pirate board deck along with the masts and everything.
They're just one Eoxian at the end of the pier with like galoshes on and a bucket next to him fishing off into the dirt.
Yep. Yeah, he keeps throwing he keeps throwing a weird bug into the dirt, and every time he does, it digs deep and comes around and then comes back up. I don't know what it's called, but it looks pretty cool.
Like a skeleton seagull on the bucket.
Oh, they have those.
Like a skeletal beak, and wings.
Yeah, exactly. You guys get it. Yeah, the parts that aren't bones. Yeah, and skeletal feathers.
Yes, the feathers are skeletal, totally.
Yes.
Yes.
Emo, I would wager
I
my
love it.
last 2 coin to race you across this dock. I forget which one of you is Timo.
It's me. I'll do it. I'll do that race.
Okay. So this is going to be really easy. All you guys have to do, this is perfect. All you guys have to do is make an agility roll.
Okay, how do I do that?
Higher roll, you should just be able to click agility. God, I hope that's how you do it.
This is gonna be good.
I'm not able to do that.
Yeah,
It is
okay,
still-
there you go.
Yep, I'm not able to click or edit anything in this sheet still.
By the way, I have an idiosyncratic feature where I have to try to wager bets with everybody as much as possible. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
why-
I figured as much. I
so-
figured as much.
Beck, close your sheet and open it again. And then
Alright.
try it. That should do it. I goofed a bunch. I don't know what the hell I did. Okay.
There we go.
So Sarah Bloodline
Woo.
just leaves Timo in the dust, in the space dust of this not asteroid moon thing with the open air spaces on it. Timo gets
man.
down in a 3-point stance, and as they oh wait, hold on. This is a perfect time. Beck, you're a Skittermander.
The ability is only once per day. How are we going to do that? Or is it just I can just do that?
You will have a chance to regain that ability once we are halfway through.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is you're just going to get advantage.
So roll again?
Yeah. Wow,
Meh.
wow. Okay.
Lights
So you set up
Many legs.
and you go to like race and you go no wait. And then you reset up and you go to race and Sarah Bloodline just leaves you in the fucking dust. She runs so goddamn fast and makes it to the end of the dock before your little bone feet can even.
Little legs.
Yeah.
Little legs.
But Logan, I did not actually run because I am quite corpulent and very lazy. So what I did do was spin 180 degrees, point my musket to the ground, hop in the air, and fire.
Perfect.
And propel myself.
So you now have to take 2 actions to reload that musket. That's 2 turns.
Actually, it's actually only one.
Oh, are
That's
you
part
a
of my,
buccaneer?
thing.
Or yeah, nice.
So wait, did you fire the musket directly back at the spacies down the dock?
Sure, why not?
Okay,
There was a
please.
target. It was fun and playful.
Please, I guess make a hold on. I gotta figure out what kind of thing you would roll for that. Please go to combat and roll for the musket.
You got it. Yeah, I guess I'll roll for that. 12 is the baseline, right? 12 is always a baseline.
Yes. So thankfully you missed the spacies. But a gunshot does go off. Well, I guess it doesn't because you're in space. A gunshot goes off because I need it to happen. And as you get to the corner of the dock, you can see your friend, the bone skittermander that you just left in the dust, standing on the other end with your other 4 friends behind her. You get to the corner and you turn and look and you see a blue spaceship landing in the dock next to you. And as soon as it does, 2 human people walk out dressed like the stewards.
Oh my god, it's Stuart. He's my favorite.
Oh shit, it's them.
It's Steward the Steward, and we need one more name.
Stuart the Steward and Ronnie. There you go.
Perfect, got it. Steward the Steward and Ronnie Ronson step out. Rowdy Ronnie Ronson.
There you go.
Thank you. We
Yeah.
got there. Step out of the steward spaceship. And now, Ian, you are standing at the end of the dock in your pirate-ness, all of your fancy clothes, but you're obviously dressed like a skeleton. And then these 2 people with their steward armor walk out of the spaceship that has just landed, and they walk past you and head towards the front door of the Space Seas open-air restaurant, diner, bar, Ash++ pit.
I huff because I am dressed fancily, and they walked right by me.
Rude.
I
Very
say
rude.
in revenge, we take their ship. Can we steal their ship, please? Nobody's told me no. I'm going to go steal their ship.
Sounds great. So there are very few specific actions that you can take. So when you are, when we're in a scene and you're like, I'm going to do this thing, you're probably going to be allowed to do it. So whatever comes to your mind, you throw it in there.
All right. Well, I'm going to walk into their ship and hotwire it and take it away.
Okay. That was too many things, but great.
Since it's, whatever. I'm going to go steal the ship.
You're going to cold wire it. Yeah, you're going to go try to steal the ship. Okay.
Really just going to lower its, solar sails and try and sail off.
What are the other 4 of you going to do while Ryan's character is going to go try and cold wire the steward pirate ship?
Well, as a
following
skitter man,
them.
oh, go ahead.
Oh,
As
sorry.
a skitter man, no, you're good. Go. You're good. Go. It's good.
I'm gonna follow Ryan. One of the things that I do is that I know every tall tale ever told, but also I had a fun cushion the other day, and I don't remember anything past 2 days ago. So I also don't remember the tall tales that I know. But I'm gonna tell Ryan about the greatest shipjacker of all time by the name of Tommy Vassetti. And it's all in song, baby.
Okay. Please make
Video Space City.
please make a presence check with give me advantage on that too. Just roll it twice. I'm saying I'm going to say that if you find a good way to put in the knowledge that is in your character sheet into something, you can have advantage on it. Okay, yeah, so that passes. Yeah, so Ryan, so Zib's character is walking behind you, singing you the praises of this starship jacker, and as they're singing, you kind of realize that there are actionable items in there that you can use to help you steal this basically space police car stellar starship.
Oh, for keys? The keys to the ship? Is that an item that's in there?
No, we haven't actually gotten to the ship yet. You're gonna go. You're gonna go in it in a minute.
Okay.
Beck, what is your character
You
doing?
see, Tommy would just throw them out of the ship and then get in. And I think that's all there is to
We just throw
So
the cops out,
I
punch them once,
have-
and go.
So I have a miscellaneous trait called the voice of an angel. So I am actually I'm helping TaskRabbit harmonize.
Okay.
I'm harmonizing with them.
Okay. I am just going to say that automatically works. So the two of you are just so TaskRabbit is singing, and you are just in the background, just kind of hitting the end of all of the notes. Jenny, what is your character doing while the 3 of them have just walked towards this this stewardship, singing the praises of. So they're singing a song about stealing a car while they're walking towards the cop car that they're going to steal.
Sounds great. I think I'm gonna add a little verse to this about also drinking while we steal the car, like steal the car and have some grog. So I'm gonna add in and just kind of like wave my conch that I've been attempting to drink the ash plus out of this whole time, and I'm gonna assist with that the stealing of the vehicle.
So important rules. There are specific rules about drinking rum and grog. When you drink rum and grog, you test your toughness to heal D4 HP, fail, and you vomit for 2D rounds. While you are under the effects of a drink,
really funny.
Agility is -1 for each drink, lasts 1 hour per drink. There are classes that have abilities that use drinking grog or having drunk grog as an ability. The Brute has a one called Grog Breath or something, where they just burp at a guy and it stuns them.
I love that. Okay.
And Ian, what is your character doing as the other 4 are singing a jaunty song about stealing a ship as they walk towards the ship they're going to steal?
While Bloodline isn't adverse to committing Grand Theft Auto, she's also fretting and fanning herself with her bandana because, as you all have known, she's regaled you with a tale as how she was the lone survivor of an expedition that went to Alri, and this is bringing up some distressing memories. But she's all for supporting you guys, just girding her loins and like traipsing behind the 4 of you, just fretting, like tutting and fretting while you're singing, but it's also creating a staccato kind of like polyrhythm to the shanty that you guys are singing.
So 4 a cappella skeletons and their friend Ryan walking.
Well, I mean, look, Ellen would sing, but the reason that her nickname is Cat's Meow is because she sings horribly.
Okay.
Aww.
So Ellen is just humming this tune. As you guys enter the stewardship, it is unlocked. The first thing, Ryan, that I want you to do, Ryan is going to take charge for the next 2 rolls to get this done, but he's going to get a huge bonus for each of them because you guys have done so well in helping him. I want you to give me a presence roll, Ryan.
All right.
As soon as you walk into the ship. Okay, so you rolled a 6, which is normally pretty bad, but because...
Why did I do it?
What's up?
No, presence came through twice. I was just trying to figure out if I double-clicked or something.
No, because we just had TaskRabbit do presence, and it looks very similar.
Ah, yeah.
So you rolled a 6. The base DR, the difficulty rating for everything in Pirate Borg, is 12. Certain situations, certain enemies change that DR, but for the most part, if you want to do something, it's a 12. What you are trying to do right now is particularly difficult because you are trying to steal a starship from the galactic peacekeeping force known as the Steward, so they probably didn't leave it unlocked. However, I have lowered it significantly because you are getting help from 4 other people, so I actually decreased it by 4. So you pass.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, I decreased it 4 times. By 2 each time. So I decreased it by 8. It's very easy for you to open this door. Whether by divine intervention, perhaps Besmara, the pirate god, had just wished this door open, but you walk up to it, and it asks you to input a password, and you put in 11111. No, I'm sorry, you put in 666.
Yeah, exactly.
And you hit enter, and it doesn't like unlock in the like it doesn't go beep and unlock. It scrambles itself and unscrambles itself and has like some sort of meltdown and then opens for you. So with Cat's Meow in the lead, the 5 of you walk onto the ship of the small shuttle that these stewards are using to visit this place. As soon as you walk in, you can see that there is a space to the left, which was the cockpit, and then there's a space to the right, which would lead to like a very small personal area, and then the engine room in the back. And from that room in the back, you hear, "Oh, you guys are back already? Is it closed?"
Oh shit!
We just forgot our wallets.
I immediately lay down on the Chase lounger that's in that side room.
Okay, perfect.
Open my book.
Okay, taking a nap.
big
I love that.
deal, Just
So
our
yeah,
wallets. Go back to work.
go back to. Okay, so you say we forgot our wallets and then go back to work. Is that what you say?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so make another presence roll.
This is my best attempt.
Okay, your bonuses have run out. You have passed this one, but you managed to just kind of yell something so indiscriminate that like it doesn't really matter what you said because the guy wasn't listening anyway, and he just goes back to work. You hear him start clanging. He's doing that thing in that episode of Star Trek where the guy is like turning the wall. Have you ever seen that? Where he's just like moving his elbows in front of a blank wall to make it look like he's doing something. The clanging.
Every engineer. Yeah.
Yeah. So
the ship runs itself. Anyone can be an engineer.
you guys are now in this entrance area, which leads to a cockpit. What do you want to do next?
Well, we should go to the cockpit, right?
I started telling a tale about how that guy reminded me of the worst cop in history, Frank Columbo.
Who canonically is in the Dead Sundays universe as Space Columbo. Who arrived with us on Castrovel to help us figure out what happened to the missing doctor. Why don't you make a presence roll to see if you can give a bonus to your friends? Perfect. That passes. So yeah, by telling this story about ineffectual but possibly effectual policemen, the next person that makes some sort of relevant roll will get a bonus as well. What does everybody else want to do?
Well, we're all going to the cockpit, right?
Right.
We're all gonna fly the ship with one hand on the wheel.
Yeah, the power of pirate friendship.
I'm still on the luxurious Corinthian leather, space Corinthian leather cheese lounger that's
Taking
in that
a nap.
side room.
Nice.
Well, I'm just paging through my favorite book. That's
What is the favorite book?
oh shoot, Ryan, what's the name of the book that you read all the time? In the game?
Mind Wars.
Mind Wars. It's Mind Wars.
The famous Lashunton novel Mind Wars.
Yeah.
Jenny is learning so many things about the things that we have implemented. So our Vesk Soldier Pax is obsessed with a young adult novel series called Mind Wars, which is about the Lashunta, and the government has banned all telepathic communication and usage, but there are a group of people called the Freeminders who are fighting back against God Secretary Winters and his rule. However,
mind you, Ryan's Vesk character is also a Xenoseeker, so everything that PAX filters as a Xenoseeker is through this franchise of young adult novels.
which he thinks is a historically accurate representation of Lashon society and history. He thinks that that just ended.
Love it.
So you're reading Mind Wars on the couch. Zib's character, whose name just is TaskRabbit, is telling you guys about Columbo.
How could you forget me?
Jenny and Beck, what are your characters doing?
I'm going to come in and immediately just kind of look around to see if I see any way I can tinker with this ship to try to soup it up.
Yeah.
Because I'm not here to help. I said I was here to help with hot wiring the ship, but they've got that under control. I trust the crew. I am going to see if I can make it faster or make the guns more pew-pewy.
Okay, that is going to be a presence check.
Okay.
Since you are
-2. Love it.
Since you are a goblin, I'm going to give you a bonus that you did not need to that roll. You got it. You nailed it. You needed a 12. So you kind of walk to the side and you open up the circuit breaker, which all ships have, and flip all of the switches one way and then flip them all back the other, and you see all of the systems have gone into overdrive. And when you guys leave, you will either be able to go faster or you'll be able to shoot better if you need to. And Beck, what are you doing?
Okay, so before that, I was going to ask earlier. I have the same tall tale idiosyncrasy that Steph's character has. Can I get a new one?
Sure. You
I
absolutely can.
I want something different.
Yeah.
So my background is artist, and I have art supplies, and Skittermanders are naturally very helpful. So I've sort of assigned myself the role of our pirate crew's historian.
Perfect.
So I am sketching a beautiful portrait of Cat's Meow stealing this starship, and that's what I'm doing.
So you're making basically like an inspiration roll, like you're inspiring everybody with this great photo that you're printing out right now, right? That's what you're doing?
Yeah, with this, yep.
Okay, and
Yep.
you're Timo, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So your features are where is it? Idiosyncrasies. Okay, so I'm going to delete that. I'm going to have you roll a d20, please. 3. Please roll a d20. A different one. Please roll a different d20.
Okay.
Just do it again. Okay.
Did I get the tall tail one again?
Okay. No, you got you bet on everything possible.
Yeah, just beating other people's. Maybe that's my flaws. I just copy everybody.
That's pretty funny. Actually, let's do that instead.
Let's do that. I just copy everybody.
Rolling is great,
you
but
are
copying everybody is pretty funny. So you'll have to remember that because there's no special one. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So nobody has actually tried to steal the ship yet. We're
getting to the cockpit.
You have laid on the couch. You have told a story. You have painted a picture. You have souped up the engines. Thank God the senior developer is here with us.
I'm so glad
to fucking do something. Ryan, what does your character want to do? You're gonna have a couple bonuses from everybody else's thing.
I'm gonna look at Rabbit for a second and say, the one thing that a real pirate needs is a costume. I say we steal some uniforms, dress like cops, and then they won't know that we stole the ship.
So your game plan is to take this shuttle back to the main shuttle and then steal the main shuttle and then take that somewhere. So
but we'll be cops.
Right.
So it'll be
And they won't be looking for cops. It's the perfect crime.
That is a fantastic plan. What actionable things do you want to actually do that?
So in the cockpit, I'm assuming there's got to be like uniforms and stuff, or at least like a map to tell me where somebody's locker is, and then I'm just breaking the locker.
Okay. So in order to break into a locker, you are... God, that's funny. Besmara is my co-pilot bumper sticker. God, that's so fucking good.
Cut it, print it.
Cut it, print it, it's done. Okay. So in order for you to open one of these lockers, you're getting like a great bonus from all of your friends. So is presence really unlock stuff? Man, a lot of presence rolls.
Could agility be unlocked?
It's all vibes, man.
Let's use agility. Yeah, let's use agility.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, you can't unlock any of the lockers. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Well,
there are
okay. Unlocks the wrong idea. Then can I rip one down?
Sure.
All right. Can I use my boarding axe to do so? Can I board the locker?
So a boarding
That's
axe.
the Space Goblin way.
Yeah. That's some pirate shit. Yeah. So you take your boarding axe and you smash it into the thing. Make me a make an attack with the boarding axe.
Let's go.
Perfect. It says miss, but I'm gonna count that as a hit because you're getting a little bit of bonus, and also it's standing still. Yeah. So you open this locker, and inside of that locker, damn, you just picked the right one. There's 5 casual officer wares in that locker.
There's one with a couple extra arms. There's one with like enough room for some bony eye stalks, and there's 3 goblin-sized ones. This is amazing.
It's crazy how that was just there. God, I can't believe
I
it.
bet I can make this look more fabulous than all of you.
You can wear it under your fancy clothes.
That's right, yeah. Well, no, I put it over my fancy clothes, but then I use my...
Keep the cravat?
my bandana. Yes, I have a cravat that flows from it.
Very good, thank you.
Is there a cool hat for me?
Is there a cool hat? Hey, why don't you roll a
Is there a cool hat?
a d10?
Sure.
It's a shame there's not just like a tall cop outfit that the three goblins carry.
There is a cavalier hat for you. I don't know what that is,
Ooh.
but that's what it says in the book.
Ooh.
Isn't that
Sounds
like a?
Boom, right?
I'm gonna go. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up.
Everybody Google it.
And
This one just says
also-
police.
Oh!
Oh, that is.
Oh my God.
fun. No, that's very pirate.
Yeah.
It's a Skittermander with a That's
Got
actually
little
quite
hats.
jaunty.
Got little
Yeah,
hats.
a skittermander,
Aw.
a skittermander with a that is the Renaissance fair in one hat.
Yeah.
Bloodline huffs and stomps her feet because she has been hoisted upon her own petard.
I do love to copy, and now we're both fancy.
Wonderful.
So you find a hat, you find some costumes. They all fit you. It's crazy. But as you pull the axe out and open it and start passing out costumes, you hear from behind you, "Hey, who the fuck are you?" You turn the 5 skeletons standing on the deck of the cop shuttle and look and see a plainclothes man in leather overalls that are oil stained, and he has a big wrench in his hand.
I look
we're
at him
the-
like he's an idiot.
We
Oh,
work.
sorry, go. We're the police.
I didn't have my pantaloons on yet, so I actually like drop my hands and cover my skeleton groin.
Next to your
area.
pelvis bone.
Yes. I
We're the
bashfully
bone cop.
cover my lower.
What? Hold on. I'm sorry. What did you actually want to do? I think somebody
We're the
said no.
bone
We're the
cops.
cops
Have
because
you
we're
heard
the
us?
We're the cops.
We're the cops.
We're the bone patrol.
Yeah.
Yes, we're the bone patrol.
Bone patrol. Exactly.
Make a presence check. It's gonna be tough.
Oh God. Are we?
Who's
Okay.
making it?
Jenny's gonna make it.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's like, nah, I ain't never heard of no bone cops.
However, Logan, may I spend Devil's Luck to reduce the check?
Ooh,
Oh,
a mechanic that we have not talked about yet. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
each character has access to, and it's also something that I completely forgot about until right now, which is why I made you watch that video, has access to something called Devil's Luck. Devil's Luck is a resource that you can use to change the outcome of things that happen. One of the most important things that you can do is, after you roll, spend a piece of Devil's Luck to lower the test by 4, or re-roll any die roll. Now, I'm going to tell you that I set it high enough that you would have to re-roll it.
I'm fine with that.
I set it at 14.
Okay.
So the plus 4 would only give you a 13.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. So I just spent 1 Devil's Luck if you would like to re-roll.
Sure.
You can
Come
use
on.
Devil's Luck at pretty much any time, but you only get the amount that you have. I'm sorry, you can only hold up to your maximum amount, and you get more every day. So Mimic, if you want to re-roll that presence roll, now's the time.
Sure thing. I will re-roll that.
Okay. And he says,
We're the bone cops.
"No, I ain't never heard of no bone cops." And he brandishes his wrench, and he is now in a stance to attack you. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna tackle him.
Get him.
Okay.
I take out my bayonet, which then makes my pantaloons comically drop around my ankles, and I'm
Oh.
even more bashful now.
Fantastic. I'm sorry, Beck, make a strength check.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So you
Damn.
sprint past everybody because you're so goddamn fast because you're a skittermander.
I'm so helpful and fast.
And one of the nomenclatures that skittermanders use is they say things like all 6, and you put all 6 into this, which means that you used every hand. It means that you did the shit out of it. You tackle this guy and you go all 6. You get him and you have him pinned to the ground over top of him like he's trapped under a rib cage, except that the rib cage is your arms. And he is now laying on his back. You've got his arms pinned back. His wrench has fallen out of his hands. What do you guys want to do?
I got us a hostage, guys.
Let's put him in a locker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Wait,
long
let's
as
go
he
through his
doesn't take a
pocket.
lounger.
You should go through his pockets. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to loot. We said we could loot like any time.
Yes. This is, hey, listen, you're pirates. You can search for treasure at any
Yeah.
time. So, Jenny, first thing that you find is you find a set of keys, like for an engine.
Ooh.
And you can tell, and you can tell that these are the keys that start this shuttle, as well as. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a d6?
Okay. 5.
Oh my god. Okay, roll me a d20.
That is a 9.
Okay, you find a magic item.
Ooh.
You find an ancient relic called the Mermaid Scales. So he has this. You pull out this thing from inside of his leather jumpsuit, and it's a shimmering like mass of scales that are all connected to a sheet. When you eat a scale, you can breathe underwater for D4 hours. Now, you're skeletons, so that's not entirely useful to you, but it is pretty fucking
Sell it.
cool that he just had it. So I think I
Wow,
can
we
add
can
that.
sell it.
I can add that to your sheet real quick.
Cool.
Maybe you can do something with it. I don't know.
We're gonna need this, and I'll throw the keys to whoever is flying the ship.
What a question. Who is gonna fly the ship?
Is piloting like a stat?
Actually, I think it just goes.
It just go.
I think it just goes. Yeah. I really
Then,
like.
then I'll do it. I like to be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're currently holding him down. So
Oh,
before
right.
you can get up, you have to decide what you
I
want to
think
do.
I'm probably gonna be the best at it.
Okay.
I just think that.
Where is the relic section? It must be down here.
Also, because I can't remember anything past the last 2 days, this is like the first spaceship I've ever seen.
So you want to fly it naturally.
I feel like I got a knack for it.
Best way to learn anything is by doing. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. So you have a prisoner. What would you like to do with that prisoner?
Locker.
Put him in the locker.
Probably
Okay.
hog tie him first.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gotta hog tie him.
Mhm.
And then we
yeah.
put him in a locker.
Okay.
Yeah.
That way he can't use his hands to get out.
Yeah, I am lazily holding my firearm at his face while I'm just like reading my book.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you tie him up and you throw him back in the locker.
The one that we've torn the door off?
Yeah, the one that you destroyed. So like you also set up some sort of like thing that you make it work. I don't know how you do it,
Put
but
a
you make it
garbage
work.
bag
Put that
over
right
it.
back on.
Yeah.
Right
Like
there.
tape a garbage bag.
Right, you
like-
tape a garbage bag to the front, like when you blow out a
Duct
window,
tape.
and put caution tape on it, and that says "Do not enter." And he is now
Hope he has
Foolproof.
he is very stuck in his locker. So now you guys have the keys to the car. You have the keys to the car, and this pirate. It's not a pirate ship. This one is just a regular space shuttle. When you get to the other ship, it'll be one of those big pirate ships, with the top ripped off and the masts jammed in. On top of the dashboard for the steward shuttle is a piece of a data pad that looks remarkably like the piece that Bonesmith Jacqueline had given you.
Nice.
My companions, I think that's one of those things that Bonesmith Jacqueline. I don't know. I was just vibing in the hot tub when she was describing what we needed to do, but it might be of some importance.
Yeah, probably. We should take it.
So when you take the data pad, it actually links into the other data pad that you have, and it starts to. So when you first had it, it had a bunch of scrambled letters on it that you couldn't read, and now that it is has the second piece in it, it is showing you an area of space. You can't tell where it is yet, but it is giving you a readout. And it is showing you, now that you only have one more piece to find. Hold on. In your journal section, there should be a note called Jacqueline's Note. And this is the note that is that comes up on the screen when you plug these two pieces of the data pad together. And clearly, there is one more piece.
A pile of blank things just like me. Pretty rude.
Well, that's going to be cool things if it's just like me.
A pile of blank things just like you, and blank. What blank the spot? Blank by blank by blank relative to Eox. So when you find the next piece, this will reveal the answers to the note, which will lead you, hopefully, to the treasure. So, you guys have the next piece. You have the keys to the car. What would you like to do next?
Start the car.
Okay, time to go.
Let's go.
Time to fly the car.
Fly the car.
You are going to take off from the open air spaces.
Hell yeah.
The open air spaces is in the space surrounding this area of Eox. This, what's it called? The Pyre, the Basin, the Fringe, those areas of Eox. And you take off and you enable the shuttle's automatic return functions, and it leaves the dock and automatically sets a course to go back to the large steward vessel that is waiting outside of the view of the open air spaces. So you are on course to dock with the vessel. The vessel is called the Frigid Gate. You have a couple minutes before you get there. Is there anything you'd like to do, or talk about a plan, or what do you want to do? You are on your way to this thing. They are going to know that you're coming. You don't have to do anything to get it there, but once it connects, you should probably have some kind of plan.
So our best bet is to pretend we are cops. So I think the first thing we should do is ask ourselves, what are cops like? What are some things that you think of when you think of cops?
Bloodline starts
Running from them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bloodline starts sleeping, standing up with her mouth wide open, and snoring loudly in response to that.
When I think of cops, I think of running from them.
Yes. So chasing people, that's good. What else?
They like to eat donuts.
They do.
All I have is this hot pickle, but we can maybe make it into a donut.
What if we bent the pickle
Where
into
did you
a
get the
circle?
pickle?
I've had
Are
this
there more
pickle.
pickles?
Yeah, this is actually from my homeland. This pickle. I've had it for a really long time, but I think it's still good.
So
Why did you
here,
not bring enough for the class?
I could try to share it. She pulls out this like withered, like desiccated ass pickle.
what if
Never
when
mind.
they ask who we are, we eat the pickle and say we are cops? Obviously, we'll be cops because we're eating a pickle in front of them, which is donut-ish if we make it a circle.
What a plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna shape this
I
pickle
don't think that's a
into
good
circle.
plan.
It's a great plan. Also, we'll just continuously call them son.
That's actually a pretty good plan.
I think it's wonderful. And then she goes back to sleep.
So which of us is most like a cop?
Oh,
Yeah. Who wants to admit that?
Who's most cop-like?
Sarah like pats her corpulent stomach and like yawns and wipes sleep from her eye sockets. It's like, I guess it would be me if I'm most cop-like.
Well, then you get to eat the pickle.
I just kind of like daintily regard it. Like, okay.
Now let's go line up in front of the airlock so when it opens, we're ready to be cops.
So, your plan is, just to be clear, that you are all going to dress up in the off-duty,
Yes.
the casual dress steward uniforms.
Yes.
When the shuttle docks with the main ship, the Frigid Gate, you are going to enter and proclaim that you must be a steward because stewards eat pickles.
And are tired all the time.
Ian's character, Sarah Bloodline, is going to yawn and chomp into a pickle that she is holding in a circle so that it looks like a donut.
It's a pickle from Lost Galarian. It is not just a pickle.
Damn.
It's a special pickle.
And then this will cause some sort of camaraderie or jubilation from the aforementioned steward, and you will then gain control of their ship, the last piece of the puzzle, and you will know how to continue. This is your plan?
This sounds like an excellent plan.
This is a great plan.
Best one we've ever come up with.
And if it doesn't work, I'll kill him with my cutlass.
Yeah!
Yeah!
That's some pirate shit. Yeah. Okay. So you guys spend a couple minutes coming up with a plan. The important thing is that you have come up with a plan and you all know the plan and you're all going to enact it. That's the most important part, because sometimes people come up with plans and then they're like, what are we doing? No, you guys have a plan. You're going to fucking stick to it. You 5 skeleton pirates line up with Sarah Bloodline right in the front.
Bone cops, you mean?
Oh, sorry, the bone cops. You, the bone cops, line up, single file, in front of the cops, or the door. You feel it land, and or you feel it dock, and the clamps happen, and the hatch to hatch happens, and you feel the pressure change just a little bit as it cycles through and the atmosphere regulates, and the door in front of you opens, and it opens into the rest of the spaceship. Let me get... Nope.
This is gonna go great, guys. I'm really excited.
I've got a really good
feeling.
feeling about
it's
this,
going
you
so well.
guys.
Yeah.
I can't believe how well TaskRabbit just docked the ship.
I told you I'm the best. But I am the least cop-like, please remember.
So,
Please believe.
you guys walk onto this onto the ship. You guys are going to start right around here. That is the airlock. By the way, this is the map for the Space Wave Maiden. Don't worry about it. Don't.
What, does Jack
Raj
have
is
a
like,
map of our ship in her game?
I've seen
Yeah,
this.
Raj is like, and Raj pulls Inception out. Raj is like, wait, how did she get a map of our schematics of our ship?
And Timothy's like, don't worry about it. We needed to pay for Zib's
Timothy!
Y'all have to
Tax
read the
pulled up.
fine print on those contracts. I'm telling you.
It was probably the fine print of selling us those banned weapons.
Yeah,
Probably get
yeah.
you.
You know, those definitely aren't a war crime things. Yeah. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to. Oh no, nobody has a
You do
token.
one war crime and nobody ever lets you live it down. I don't get it.
So unfortunately, we're not going to have different tokens because I made a whoopsie. But I am going to set all of these to have their names underneath them, which is great because you guys have really long fucking names. So I'm sure this will be totally legible and not a big deal at all.
You could probably just put the nicknames
That's
in
what I
there,
was-
like
yeah,
Mimic.
that's what
and
I was thinking.
I'm the
It's-
only one that's gonna
Yeah,
be annoying.
you're the only one with some bullshit.
Yeah, the monster of Port-au-Prince.
Yeah, what
or
do you
whatever.
guys? What did you guys think I did to Port-au-Prince? Like, is that a name I gave myself,
It
or
was
is that a name
definitely pickle
Port-au-Prince
related.
gave me? For
It's-
sure.
You just
There's a
drank a
story
lot of
there.
Monster.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
it
Everywhere I went, I was just drinking Monster.
is.
Ash plus plus plus. Okay.
You were the Monster Energy drink hot tub installer on purpose.
Oh, you know what it is? Is you mimic everyone else's idiosyncrasies. So you met a person who was really cool, named the Monster of Port-au-Prince, just
And
stole their name.
I stole their name.
So
And no one will ever find him.
the 5 of you walk through this airlock and into a very familiar ship for you guys. And the airlock in front of you cycles again, and it opens, and you are now in the ship proper. What would you like to do?
No cops came to greet us?
Not yet.
That's unusual.
We're looking for the map piece, right?
I'm histrionically holding this pickle donut, looking for somebody to look at me to get ready to eat it.
Don't eat it until you see somebody.
The Bone Cops theme song as we enter.
Bone boys!
Not
What
bone
you
cops.
don't?
No, dude.
Bone boys.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Go. No, you got to be sitting last.
Perfect.
Well, we got to walk around like we know where we're going. So just pick a direction and walk confidently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go that way.
That brief meme that was like a looping clip from a Russian cartoon of like noblemen walking through.
Oh yeah, doing that.
Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Yep, just wherever you're going, I'm following.
Yeah,
Walking like that.
tell me where you want to go. Don't just walk around. I mean, there's nothing on the map that you'll find, but like, what do you guys want to do? What is your next plan of attack? You walk in, you expect there to be people. There
Straight
are
for
no
the bridge?
people. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go to the bridge.
Yeah.
We should.
Is that
Yeah.
your...
The bridge is to the north. Yeah. So if you guys want to walk your stuff up to the bridge, that's fine.
All right.
I don't think I
Swag around
have
here.
the ability to move my fella.
Really?
Yeah, it's not working.
Try Wazda.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So you go into the bridge of the not Space Wave Maiden. And there's nobody there. The ship is on. The ship is powered. For all intents and purposes, you could just start the ship up, but you don't see the piece of the map that you need anywhere.
I give Mimic her a pickle donut back,
Thank you.
wrapped in my like in my fancy bandana, like it's a kerchief.
Aw.
Is there air in the ship?
No, so you guys are actually in the open air part of the ship that has been ripped off.
Got it.
So you went through the airlock, and then you stepped into the open air part of the ship that has been removed and replaced with pirate regalia, planks of wood, masts, things like that.
I like the idea that
Cops
just
are pretty weird.
it's like full-on cycles. Like you walk in, and then we walk into the next ship, but it's just there's no oxygen, there's no atmosphere.
No. This is clearly an asset flip game. They don't know what they're doing. They just made it work.
Wow. Topical.
I've played so much of it.
I'm like clipping through the side of the ship right now.
Yeah, so the ship is on.
Sequence break.
The ship is on. There is nobody around. You could just go, but you also need to find the last piece of that map to know where you're going.
Yeah, we need to find the map.
Yeah, there's no NPCs here. Let's go look somewhere else.
Search the ship.
Right, also you guys are playing a game, so like the fact that you guys would be looking for NPCs is right on, very funny.
Opening up my mini map.
Oh, sorry.
Checking it.
Sorry, fish are on fire. I should have said this several minutes ago, but... Okay, there we go. Bone pilled. Got it.
Bone pill.
Sorry. And then look at that, the cat's meow. Okay,
Well,
stop.
let's hear it.
So the whole gang gets down to the this area, which is the cargo hold / escape pod area. And in that area are not 2 cops. There is the bodies of 4 cops, and then there are... Oops. Hold on. And then there are 3 skeletons.
Just like us.
More bone cops. Yay!
Bone cops.
Hey, hello, sons. And I'm looking at Cat's Meow like,
Hello, bone cops.
Just big thumbs up.
I'm sorry. There's
Cat's meow sticks both thumbs in the belt they're wearing.
there's only 2 skeletons. I apologize. There's only 2.
Aww.
No, it's okay.
Oh.
Don't be sad. Buddy, you want 3? Fine.
No, it's probably for the best.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's all right.
No, sure. There's 3. Yeah. Get 5. Yeah. I mean, there's 5. There's 5 of you. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. So this is what
I
we're
have
gonna
2
do.
HP.
Oh no, we're fighting
I
them.
have 2 HP.
Which one's
we
rank
walk-
and which one's vile?
The rank and vile and rank and vile too. You
Oh,
walk
they
into
have
the
each other's
cargo area,
bones mixed up.
and
right?
there are 2 skeletons in there who are kind of lording over and going through the bodies of 4 of the stewards. You guys walk in, dressed like the stewards, but also as skeletons. So they turn around, and the rank and vile points his scimitar at you, and he holds his dagger close to him, and he goes, "Yar, who ye be?" And the lookout immediately picks up his musket and points it at Cat's Meow as soon as they walk into the room. What do you guys want to do?
It looks like there's a bunch of grave robbing going on.
Yar, it doesn't
Can
count
we
if ye
join?
made the grave.
Like, I'm like slowly doing the math of that.
So they say they look at each other and they say to you guys, "Do you have the other piece of the map?"
No.
No, do you have a piece of the map?
Maybe?
Yeah, no,
What map?
no, nay,
Maybe?
no.
Nay.
Everybody make a presence roll.
We have a pickle.
Yar, what's a pickle?
It's salty. Okay, a presence roll, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good presence roll.
Oh, boy.
Mimic has no idea. Mimic is
Oh.
very focused on the
Mimic is
pickle.
literally saying, I got a pickle.
I got a pickle.
I got a pickle.
Cat's Meow. They clearly have just lifted the last piece of the map from one of these stewards.
So here's my plan. What if we drink for the piece of map that neither of our crews have?
I'd like
If
to
we
make a
win-
wager on that.
If we win, we get the piece of map you don't have. And if you win, you get the piece of map we don't have.
Or we can each make drawings of the parts that neither of us have, and then we can all be friends.
We could still drink if we went with their plan.
We could still drink, yes.
Either way, I think drinking's a wonderful exercise for team building, as long as there is a wager on it.
So Rank and Vile and Lookout kind of recenter themselves in the middle of the room, and they say, "Yeah, okay. So the 5 of ye versus 2 of us.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna do this. So
It's totally fair.
we are going to make opposed rolls as you guys drink Ash plus plus.
Okay.
And the way we drink Ash Plus Plus is sitting in a hot tub, right?
So we're just
So
all
we
gonna
have
soak-
to sit
we're
in the
gonna
hot
go
tub with them.
You have to go back to Spaces. No, I'm not making you go back to Spaces.
No, there's a holodeck like right across
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
yeah, good point. Yeah, so you guys all go to the holodeck. Perfect. Thank you. So
Wait, no, shit. Aw.
Okay. So you dematerialize in the cargo bay, and you rematerialize in the holodeck. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much for
I
getting
should
those
have
sounds for me.
gotten. I should have gotten the Mr. Krabs
are
walking
great.
noise. Shit.
So here's how this is going to work. You guys are going to load up the holodeck. Take yourselves back to... So you're in a video game right now, and then you're going into the spaceship in the video game to turn on the video game maker for the outdoor
that right?
spaces. Yeah. So what you guys... We're going to have a drinking competition. You are going to test your toughness against the number of drinks that you have had, and I am going to test something else. Because they don't have stats like you guys do. Okay. So everybody, please make a toughness check. Don't fail.
Oh no. Oh no. That's the
Oh,
thing
no.
I'm really bad at.
Perfect.
Uh-oh.
This is so good.
Whoa!
One person.
The
Thanks,
person who
Mimic.
was talking about
no.
drinking earlier.
No,
is
team.
the best drinker.
The monster and mimic. You guys make it. Because it's just an 8 for the first time you do it. Oh, I'm sorry. And TaskRabbit. So you guys all drink a drink. The other 2 of you try to drink a drink, immediately throw up.
Yeah.
Oh dear, it's a good thing I had this kerchief.
And then we don't normally do it like this, but Rank and Vile are going to make opposing rolls. Okay, they both pass. I don't know why Cat's Meow is the one rolling, but both Rank and Vile pass. Okay, Mimic, TaskRabbit, and Monster, please roll another drinking check for toughness.
Oh, jeez.
This is the best battle.
This one's a 9. Oh no!
Womp womp.
Oh,
Timo,
no.
you throw up.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm out.
Okay, TaskRabbit is the only one left.
Oh my gosh.
Have you guys ever heard the tale?
Okay,
The world's
so
greatest drinker.
Oh, it's 1-1.
it's 1-1. It's down to Lookout versus TaskRabbit for which one of these skeletons can drink the most Ash plus. TaskRabbit, please make your roll.
Wait,
Can we?
hold on.
Nope,
Before
nope.
it. I was
That's
gonna
totally
make a
pass.
wager.
It's a
I was
pass.
gonna make a wager.
Yeah,
Another wager
next.
on top of it.
Okay.
Sorry,
And I
sorry,
was gonna
sorry.
try to help.
Fail. Okay. So the Lookout and Rank and Vile cannot hold their liquor. Unfortunately, what this means is that your agility will be -1 for each round that you were in that.
Oh, huge.
So
Am I at now?
TaskRabbit has had 3 drinks in a row. You will be -1 for each drink for 3 hours.
Oh no.
So you have a
Oh, is this-
-3
is this
to
for all of
agility.
us?
No, just
Is
for
this for all of
TaskRabbit.
us?
Just for
Okay.
TaskRabbit.
Okay.
Mimic
Oh,
and
no.
Monster will be at -2.
So I already am in the negative for agility, so I'm at -3.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh no.
And
Jesus.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
and I think one of you failed immediately, right? So you didn't drink at all.
Yeah, I failed immediately.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you didn't get a drink in at all. You took a sip and immediately threw up because you psyched yourself out too much. So you don't have to worry about the agility checks. But the 3 of you, the 4 of you are drunk.
So what? We're punished for being too good?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
That's exactly what happens.
that sounds fair to me.
But Lookout and Rank and Vile, they look at each other and then they reach into their bag. And Rank and Vile pulls out from his bag. He pulls out a pistol and he shoots you because he's a fucking pirate. So
But
we're
he's
gonna
been
do
drinking, so he's gonna miss, right?
yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to take a quick 5-minute break. We are going to get another glasses of water. We're going to pee. It is 8 o'clock, and then we are going to come back and do this combat with you drunk pirates.
Woo.
Heck yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. I am putting the BRB screen on now. The mics are still live. I am putting the browser on. I am turning off voice chat and my chat. And we are coming back to the map. Here we are. Look at we did it. We did a successful raid, guys. I don't know how long it was. I have been streaming for like 3 years now. I cannot figure out, or just can't sit down and figure out how to put like 5 minutes countdown on the screen. As I don't know. It just like my brain won't let me figure out how to do it. I don't know.
Here's
So
like
you-
Nobody in
I
chat tell him.
nobody tell.
Don't
Nobody
help
tell.
him. Nobody
Nobody
tell
help
him.
him. All right, Jim. Jim Halpert, looking at motherfucker. All right. So, Rank and Vile, who is drunk, pulls out a pistol and shoots TaskRabbit with it.
Ow.
TaskRabbit, please make a agility check. So
Oh god.
Okay, so you do get hit with this black powder weapon. Rank and Vile pulls out a flintlock pistol and shoots you with it. What you tried to do now in Pirate Borg, like I said, the NPCs don't roll to don't roll to attack. You roll to defend. So since you did not, he is going to shoot you. Oh, I am very sorry. Rank and Vile is the one that has the knife. He is not the one that has the gun.
So he just holds his little bone fingers up, just at the end of the bone shoots off.
He throws a dagger. I'm sorry. He throws a dagger. Okay. Which is important. So he throws a dagger at TaskRabbit, who tries to dodge it, but they can't, and they are going to take a D4 of damage. All right, TaskRabbit, you take 1 damage as this knife comes flying across you and hits you kind of in the head. It doesn't, like, pierce you or anything because you're a skeleton. But it does do damage.
Hits me with the blunt side of a knife.
Yeah, it hits you with the pommel of it.
It's just incredibly rude. That he did.
So, this is how this is going to work. Combat doesn't have the same rounds or initiative as we usually do. We are just going to have the enemies go first, and then you're going to go. And then the enemies are going to go, and then you're going to go. And then eventually, one side will lose.
I'm a fan of this. I like this.
So Rank and Vile went. He's not going to move. He used his move action, I guess, to pull out his knife, whatever. The Lookout is going to go. Lookout is going to point his gun at TaskRabbit and shoot TaskRabbit. So TaskRabbit, please make an agility check.
Oh no, can I spend luck to help?
So you spend it after. And I'm going to tell you that it's a 12 like normal. Okay, so you can spend a luck to re-roll it if you want.
I don't... It's not been going good.
Well, you are rolling a d20.
Holy monkey.
Yeah, even worse. Okay.
Are we rolling really bad most of the time?
How did I do it twice?
F5 Foundry, throw your dice out.
Yeah, boy, wow.
Wow, so you take 7... You take 7 damage. As the
musket. I died.
Okay.
Again?
Yeah. So you're a skeleton, and the skeletons have a special ability that when they fall apart, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, please. Thank you.
That when they fall apart, you are. Thank you. If you are killed, re-roll the damage dice that killed you. On a 3 or less, your bones reform, and you return to life with 1 HP. So if he rolls a 3 or less, you actually don't die and you reform. No, he does more damage. Yeah, so you are dead. You are a pile of bones right now. That is unfortunate for TaskRabbit. It is everybody else's turn. I'm going to let you guys go in whatever order you want to go in.
I shoot the other guy with a gun because I'm much faster with guns than they are.
Okay. Which guy?
Lookout has a gun, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to shoot Lookout with my musket, which is better than flintlock pistol.
The Lookout has a musket.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, so roll a so guns is you can roll the check.
It's just a button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hits. All right. So you guys are like equally drunk, so their hit and your defense are kind of the same right now. I'll let you know if there's a discrepancy. So for right now, it's always 12. But that's a hit. You're gonna do hit the roll damage button.
Okay. Where is the roll damage button?
It's in the chat. It's right beneath the hit.
Oh, okay. I was looking at my sheet.
Uh-oh. That's good. That's great news. So Lookout explodes into a pile of bones. It sounds a lot like this. As the musket fires off into the center mass of Lookout, and Lookout just absolutely falls to pieces. Lookout does not get a special skeleton roll, because he's a different kind of skeleton. He's a regular skeleton. You guys are Starfinder.
Cool
you guys are skeletons.
We're not like other skeletons.
Yeah, okay.
We're cool skeletons.
Yes.
So this one's dead. TaskRabbit's
All right,
dead as well.
Before anyone else attacks, can I do something?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to cast Divine Light. Enemies that see it are -2 DR to defend against.
Oh, that's great. I love
super
that.
Cool.
So that's a spell that you have, right?
Indeed, because I'm a zealot.
Okay.
Don't ask me who I worship.
Oh,
Probably the Pirate Queen.
does it
Probably
not?
Mara.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Mara, yeah.
no. It tells me who I worship. It's not that.
It's somebody.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
It's not that.
It's worse. Hold on one sec. Do you have to make a check to do a spell?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think I just do it, but
Oh.
I get a certain amount of times I can cast that.
Yeah, that and
Per day.
there are spells that involve checks, but no, that does not involve a check. That's right. That was a thing that I had to figure out. Yeah. So all the enemies in this room are -2 to defend against. So you guys are now down to agility 10 to defend.
Nice.
We've got Cat's Meow and Bloodline still up. I'm sorry, Cat's Meow and the Monster.
No, I'm the monster.
Nope,
I
monster,
just did
you
We've
that.
got Cat's Meow and Mimic.
I haven't done yet.
Look, I only had one choice left. I was gonna get it right.
Okay, so I actually have a class feature as well that it's called Inspiring Leader. It says once each combat, roll a d4. Each of your allies may add or subtract that value from any one roll during this combat. Does that count as my action, or is
Yes.
that like an extra thing I can
That's
do?
an action, yeah. That'd be what you
Okay.
did this turn. You give him a rousing speech.
Okay, so I know we just saw one of our friends fall down dead, but we got one of them too, and we could do it again. And I'm gonna use
Yeah.
that ability.
So
Waving the
roll
pickle.
roll a d4 and then also roll a
Okay.
d20. Yeah, you hold the pickle.
I'm rolling that. Yeah, just
For the
holding that.
pickle.
Okay.
So anybody
All
can
right.
choose to add their so anybody can choose to add their that 2 to their roll at any time, right?
Oh, that's really cool. Okay.
So it's kind of like
There
a
you go.
floating bardic
Do we-
inspiration.
Do we each get a 2, or is it just 1?
I think it's
2.
just 1.
Okay.
I already
Um,
went, so.
All right. So this is a video game, right?
Yeah.
Technically. Yeah. All right. So
I'm
I'm going
sorry.
to go ahead.
Time
This
out.
is each of your allies.
Each
may
of your
add or
allies
subtract
may add or subtract that value from one
from
or
any
roll.
one roll. So each
Yeah.
of you can use it one time during this combat.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So it is basically like a bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, so it's a video game.
Yep.
So I'm
Mhm.
going to go ahead and I'm going to crouch, which means I'm sneaking, right?
Yes.
Where did he go?
Excellent. Well, I'm
I
going to
can't see
sneak.
him.
I'm going to sneak up to Rank and Vile, and I'm going to use my sneaky bastard
Hell yeah.
class roll and strike from the shadows. When striking
Ooh.
from the shadows or sneaking, test agility DR12. On a success, I automatically get a critical hit.
Okay.
Damn
It's
it.
okay. Yeah, the DR was higher anyway because you were drunk. But if you spend that, it's weird. You could spend I don't know, like 2.
Exactly 2.
You're
I'm going to
you're,
spend exactly 2.
yeah, nice. Yeah. Oh my god. The bardic inspiration that somebody has given you was so successful, and because of that, you were able to duck down when they jumped up. You watched their fake eyeballs that don't exist follow you around the room, and then they lost you. You snuck up behind them, and you are now sneaking. So you may make a sneaking attack roll.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I have to do anything special for that? Does not look like it. I guess that's a crit. I don't know how to make it. I don't know how to force crit in this.
Wait, I'm sorry. What does the class feature do? I didn't actually hear that.
So, sneaky bastard, when striking from the shadows or sneaking, agility DR12. So I pass that. On success, you automatically deal a critical hit.
Oh, yeah, you deal double damage, and then the armor protection is reduced 1 tier. So just roll whatever the damage for the boarding axe is twice.
Okay. That would help if I, typed it in properly.
The track in the background sounds more like a polka than a shanty.
Yeah, I'm changing it to the one called every...
I
Both
like
use
it.
accordions.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm really into this one.
so you do 4 damage to Rank and Vile. Oops. Sorry, I lost the stream for a second. I don't know what button I
Oh,
hit.
no.
but yeah, the stream did not like it. Oh, I forgot. I have. Okay, I understand. I haven't had a numpad in a while. Okay. So you do 4 damage to rank and file. And he goes, "Ah, you sneaky bastard." And he is going to do a morale check. When you're fighting enemies that have a morale number, and they get to a certain point, you roll to see if they keep their wits about them or if they just surrender. So Ryan, why don't you roll an additional 2d6?
All right.
No, he's going to keep it together. His morale is 8. So you had to roll higher than an 8, and then he would have done something different. But I think that's everybody's turn.
Yep.
Everybody went?
Yep.
Okay, Rank and Vile is going to go, and he is just going to... He's going to attack. He's going to attack the cat's meow. So the cat's meow, please roll an agility check to defend.
There's a defend button. Should I just hit that?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
All right. Roll. You are hit.
But you're actually not hit
Yeah,
because
it's 10.
the blinding light takes it down to 10, and you were able to use that to your advantage, as you already did, to make a sneak attack. So it's back to your guys' turn. Who wants to go first?
I will reload my musket.
Okay.
That's my
It'd be like, that's like 3 rounds, right?
No, it's 1 round.
It's just 1 for me.
Yeah.
It's typically 2. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll go. I will run up and I will try to axe this guy. Let me see. Where is my character sheet? There I am.
Yikes.
Nope.
Okay.
Good try. Good try, me.
Mimic, Bloodline. Mimic and
I
or
already
Bloodline,
said
I'm sorry, not at the same time.
I was reloading was my action for the turn.
I meant, I'm sorry, Mimic and, TaskRabbit is dead.
Yeah.
So Mimic and Meow.
Rip.
So
I'm gonna run up to Rank and Vile, and try to swing with my cutlass. And 1 second. Okay. Oh boy, a 5.
It's only a 10, but it still missed.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried.
And Cat's Meow, why don't you do something?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna hit him with my axe.
There you go.
That's pretty good. Apparently I did 12 damage.
That is so many.
So much damage.
You critted again. Yeah, okay. So your oh, I had the rolls off of the stream the entire time. Oh well. Yeah, have fun. You'll figure it out. So
Numbers.
Cat's Meow, you see your 2 friends used liberally, attack the skeleton in front of you, who has thus tricked you into trying to get you to play a drinking game, and then attacked you. You take your boarding axe and you smash him once in the chest, and then you smash him again in the head. He crumples into a pile of bones. It makes a very unique sound that you've never heard before. It sounds a lot like this. As he crumbles to the ground in a pile of bones.
Yay! I take his stuff.
Okay.
Please
Please roll.
Like to use my shovel and dig for treasure.
Okay, hold on. The first thing that we're going to do, TaskRabbit's body disappears.
Aww.
And TaskRabbit, currently you are in a loading screen. And it is just cycling and cycling and cycling.
Are we gonna build a new skeleton for Steph out of the bones on the ground?
No, they disappear and they phase out. And then...
Jimothy, this game sucks.
I didn't make it. I wasn't me. I just
I'm docking your pay.
I'm just backed it into. You don't pay me. Wait. You can't dock my
I'm
pay.
dock-
I decide what
I'm
I get
docking your
paid.
pay.
I'm your campaign manager. So Please roll a d6, Ryan.
Me? All right. Boom.
While a new character is generated. Okay. 3. You find a weapon, so you can have his dagger.
Nice. Not the map, though. Damn.
Okay. So your new character is ready. You are going to be playing this hub, nicknamed Dust. Hoob, H-U-U-B. How do you think? I don't.
Huh?
Yeah.
I can't see it, so I can't help you.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oob.
Hoob.
Cube.
Dust.
Cube is a rapscallion, and they are also they're going to be a skeleton. They have a knife, they have rags, they have a wig, they have a medical kit, a whetstone, and they have
I feel like I
lot
shouldn't still be auto-tuned.
of features. No, you look exactly the same, but you're in a slightly different outfit, denoting that you're a different class now.
You've lost your top outfit.
Hold on one sec. I have to take this and then change this.
Yeah, a lot going on here.
Okay. Yeah, you got a lot of class features for being a rapscallion. Okay, so we've rolled you a new character. You have loaded back into the game. Everybody except for Dust is going to gain a level.
Ooh.
So what I want you to do is I
Nice.
want you to go to your character sheet,
Mhm.
Ding.
and I want you to click Gain Experience.
Okay.
All right.
Here's
You know
the
what
thing.
sucks?
I don't know what it does.
I guess we just gained experience twice.
Yeah, it just made some of my stats go up.
Yep.
This fucking character heals from drinking.
Lesson learned.
That's why I'm a rapscallion as well. That's why I wanted to do a drinking contest and then didn't get to take a drink.
So if you all hit it, you
Yeah,
should
I
also gain stuff. You should gain HP. You should gain equipment, items, class
Yep.
features.
Yep.
I was supposed to gain equipment.
Sometimes it does. So when you,
did. Sweet.
sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't. You roll a d6 to see if you actually get something or not. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So now the 4 of you, 5 of you, we have to put Dust back on the scene.
Hey, Logan, what's relics and rituals? I have a ritual, but I don't have any. It just says like D4 plus spirit per day, but there's nothing in my history or equipment that reflects like what exactly that is.
Well, your bloodline, right?
Yeah.
So relics and rituals are is magic.
Okay.
Relics
But I don't have
are
any spells.
yeah. So
Yeah.
relics are magic items. Rituals are spells that take a long time. Anybody can know a ritual.
Gotcha. Okay. So I just don't have any. That's just like an
Right.
empty magic bar.
The
Okay. Cool.
caster classes, the zealot and the sorcerer, they learn spells, which are different. They're casted like quickly and in combat. Rituals are very similar to the rituals that we know from like Pathfinder, Starfinder, D&D, where they're a spell that takes a while to do. You have to set the candles up, you have to draw the sigils, you have to do all kinds of stuff. Not everybody can do them. I think the brute might be the only class that can't do them. But
you
you
gotta
can
make your thumbnails. You gotta
Right.
check the SEO. Yeah,
right,
got it.
exactly. So, the 5 of you, plus the 4 of you plus Dust. Dust respawns. So where Zib's character was standing, they suddenly rebuild the structure of a skeleton. And in front of you is the same thing that you saw before it deconstructed, but you can tell that since they're wearing a slightly different outfit, that they are a different class. They are now a rapscallion class, which is kind of a swashbuckler, even though I think there is a swashbuckler class. It is a very melee-focused class with a couple of cool abilities.
I'm a different guy now.
Come on, move. There we go. So you're on the bridge of the ship, and you have gained the third piece of the. Oh, come on! Stop!
Dance.
No, I keep fucking it up. You've gained the third piece of the map that you need. And now that you've gained the third piece of the map, you've plugged them all in, and in your note, the words have changed. It has the treasure note has changed from being filled with blanks to saying a pile of dead things, just like you, an intersection. What marks the spot? And then blank by blank by blank is a set of 3 coordinates that you would need to go to a place, a point in space. So we'll say it's 36 by 100 by 82 relative to Eox. That note has been updated for you guys if you want to take a look at it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know exactly where that is.
So you do actually know exactly where that is. That coordinate is easy to put into Eox, and it points to one of the chunks floating above the pyre or the basin or the fringe. You assume that somewhere on that is where the treasure is, and this little riddle will dictate where you have to go look for it.
Well, let's take the ship. We got this big police vessel.
I have to show you guys one more thing. This is what the ship looks like.
And for no reason at all, I completely trust Dust to drive the ship.
This is what the ship looks like. It is the Durgan Arc. It is the ship from Rogue Galaxy, the very strange RPG that was released on PS2 20 years ago. I still have not beat it. I have not beat it. I think about it a lot. It was a game that had a very Spelljammer vibe to it, of just taking a galleon and throwing it into a galaxy.
And also there's a castle on top of it, too, because of reasons.
Yeah, because... yeah. Hey, don't be weird about it, man. So this is the ship that you guys are flying, the Frigid Gate. It is a frigate-class ship, and you are going to take this ship and fly it to one of the pieces of rock that are orbiting Eox in that place around the pyre. And I'm going to stop this music and start different music, so that it's not as... Oops, okay. All right. So I assume that you guys immediately want to fly to the rock, unless you have something else that you want to do. You are in a brand new spaceship.
Wait, it's a police spaceship. Can we turn on the cherries and try and like scare other people?
Absolutely.
Wee-woo.
So you see
Wee-woo
that
behind some transport vessel.
Wee-woo, wee-woo. You see on the way to that rock, there is kind of like a traffic lane. Like there is a bunch of ships just kind of going back and forth in the same movement. It's just one line. One is going one way, one is going the other. But they're clearly transport ships that are taking things in like a trading lane around this around Eox. So why don't you make a presence roll to see how well you can make yourself out to be a space bone cop.
Is this all of us or just?
No, just
Okay.
Whoever is doing that. Yeah, so that passes actually.
Yay!
So you turn on the bone ship cop lights, and you don't even slow down as you get to the traffic, but everybody stops and lets you go by, and moves themselves out of the way, even though you could just go like above or below them because you're in space. You make them move out of the way, and you effectively use your cop lights to stop traffic to get to the place that you need to go. Does anybody else? Good.
I've only got 3 more weeks until retirement. I'm getting too old for this shit.
All right, listen, Danny.
Look, now we got to move on.
Hear
All
like
right.
a saxophone riff in the background.
Does anybody want to do anything in the ship before you guys get to the planetoid, asteroid? Chunk?
Reload my musket for one. Oh, it's already reloaded.
Yeah, you got that.
It takes a very long time.
Yeah,
oh, Ryan, you wanted to search for treasure. So why don't you go ahead and roll me a D1? Roll me another presence check to search. And then if you pass, okay.
I put a hole in the ship and I die.
Will close that book. Unnecessary. Don't need that treasure table. Remember, at any time, anybody can search for treasure. Because
you know, Cat's Meow, I wager I could find more valuable treasure than you can.
Now that's an idea. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Why don't you dig right here?
Wager
right here, right now.
My last 2 silver pieces. Okay. How do I roll for searching stuff? What do I do, Logan?
Presence.
I finally have a +1 to that, so.
Oh! So please roll me a D100.
I'd like those 2 silver, please.
Well, no,
Bitch.
Depends on what you found.
Well, you found nothing.
Oh, no. Did I find nothing? Because
did
on
you?
this adventure, I found 4 great friends, especially Dust.
Kill him.
That's a greater treasure than anything.
Kill him.
I'm your best friend.
Somebody kill him.
Aww.
Okay.
Well met. Here are my 2 final silver pieces.
Yes, because you realize. So you give the 2 silver pieces to Ryan's character, and you realize as you're pulling this treasure that you found out, that the 2 silver pieces will not be a problem, because what you are finding, actually, you open one of the cupboards in the bridge, and you find number 31, a dead pirate captain. There is a 2,000 silver reward for his head.
It's just
nice.
Zib with a pirate hat on.
We zoom out, and Jimothy is like upset because he didn't negotiate that deal. So like, there's money to be had here using Zib's likeness. And then we zoom back in, and you guys are just talking about like this dead pirate, and it's a skeleton of a bug. So it's just a bug.
No.
I feel pretty weird about this one. I'll be honest. Kind of faced with your own mortality, kind of thing. Anybody? No.
I mean, there's no such thing as bad publicity, Zib.
And you also live on in all your reels and posts that you've been doing for the past few light years.
That's true. I'm over it. We're moving on.
You're very well self-actualized, Captain.
So you guys make it through the traffic jam by using your bone cop lights, and you also make it through finding the pirate captain in the cupboard of the frigid gate. You arrive at the aforementioned chunk of planet. What would you like to do? You have information about what you think you're looking for. How do you want to take that information and apply it to this situation? I should show you.
I'm gonna go sleep on the. I'm gonna go think about it by laying on the chase lounger.
Okay. Why don't you go lay on the chase lounge and make a presence check? Okay. It is not helpful for you to lay on the chase lounge. Believe it or not. So the note said,
of dead. Oh, yep.
a pile of dead things, just like you, an intersection. What marks the spot? And then it's 36 by 100 by 82 relative to EOX. So 36 by 100 by 82.
So we're there. Yeah.
is
So-
where you are right now.
Usually an X marks the spot.
Yeah,
Usually.
I mean, you'd assume that, but it also says a pile of dead things just like you, an intersection, what marks the spot. So maybe it's an X made out of skeleton pirates.
Do we see anything
Or-
like that?
Wow.
Bones.
What a surprise. Right on the surface of the asteroid, you kind of start orbiting it. You crest just over what would be the horizon, and there is a giant pile of skeleton bones that are arranged in an X.
Pax has the headset slightly off and is looking at a walkthrough while saying this.
Put the Prima strategy guide away. It's not in the spirit of the game.
I'm sorry about that.
So this is the same thing as the place that you just were, just without the spacies, and you are on this piece of asteroid with an X of dead skeletons there. You land the ship. Please make me... Who's driving the ship?
Bear is driving.
I get it. Huh?
No.
Nice reference. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's-
wow.
That was
Wow.
long ago.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm driving the ship. I guess.
All right, make a presence roll.
Shit.
Chip, you can't find a good place to land.
There's no parking.
Just drive around one more time. Drive
Yeah,
around.
drive around one more time, and someone
Yeah.
is welcome to make another check. But if it fails again, you're gonna have to figure something else out.
Oh shit.
But also we're in a cop ship, so like we can
Mhm.
park wherever we want.
Yeah. Park right in that fire lane.
Yeah.
Or we could take
what-
the shuttle.
Wow.
What check was this again? Sorry, was this?
It was gonna be presence to find a place to park the ship.
Oh boy. Okay, we'll try it.
That unfortunately there is nowhere that you guys
Oh,
can park the
no.
ship at.
Why are we rolling
This
so fast?
giant asteroid.
No,
Looks like we're going to have to jump.
that is a option. You guys are welcome to try to launch yourselves out of the spaceship. You do have the shuttle that might be of use, depending on
That's just
how.
the shuttle.
Wait, but Sarah has a
Yeah.
musket. Sarah, you could just jump and then fire the musket at the last second to cancel your momentum and land softly.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a presence roll, but do it twice.
Okay.
Presence is big for this. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, do it again. There you go. Okay, yeah. So you open the airlock, which does nothing because it's an open air spaceship that has wood and stuff. You open the airlock and you jump out, and right as you get to the surface, you fire your musket, and it lets you land safely. It wasn't going to be that big of a deal anyway, but you wanted to do it because you wanted to be safe. But you realize as you're landing that it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. And you are in front of the X that is made out of dead skeletons. Does anybody else want to try to get over there before Sarah Bloodline interacts with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my rags. I just assume I have like a shitty vest over my bone body,
Sure.
and I'm gonna use it as a glider, and I'm gonna try and jump out with that.
There's no wind in space.
That doesn't stop me from trying.
Make an agility check to land softly.
Oh,
Perfect. Nailed it.
I passed.
Yeah, so you don't catch any wind on the way down, but you do manage to look really cool with like a cool flag that is just your naked skeleton body holding a towel above you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no air, but there's probably also minimal gravity out here, right?
Yeah, it's not really that bad.
Microgravity.
Here, I'll jump.
Agility.
You
You want to get down there.
agility?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
We're rolling really good all of a sudden.
Yeah. Couldn't park it. Does Jenny, do you want to jump down too?
Yeah, it hasn't been an hour since we drank. no?
Yeah, we'll say that
Okay.
that's gone, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I wasn't exactly
Cool.
sure how we were going to track that anyway.
Yeah.
So let's just say that it's been long enough. Yeah, you
As
guys.
the booze wears off, I make another bad decision. I'm gonna jump. It's a 15.
So everybody is on the surface of the planet, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does.
God, look at us all just jumping out of a perfectly good pirate
Yeah.
ship.
That's fine. You'll make
Wait
it
a
back.
minute. How are we
How
gonna
are we
get
getting
back?
back?
I don't know.
Oh shit!
I haven't jumped yet. To be fair.
Stay there.
we see you
Tie
on
a rope.
we see you on the plank, and all of us are just doing this.
No.
They're waving. My fans are waving hello.
Shit.
Time to jump.
So if everybody could please make me a strength check to dig out underneath the X.
Hey, I'm pretty good at this thing. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna use the bucket.
Hey, that's
I
my
have.
fourth one today.
Okay. That is
I
more
forgot
than
pretty
enough successes. You guys are able to dig underneath the sandy, dusty, asteroid-like subsurface of this thing, and each of you is going to find a treasure, and then there's going to be one bigger treasure that is going to be shared between you guys. So everybody, please roll a D100, and you will find your individual treasure. There's 5 boxes there, and you divvy them up easily.
Oh no, I got a
That-
one.
It might be good. You don't know.
That should be good though. You know.
Yeah.
That might be the best treasure.
Friendship.
Okay. Beck, a 1. You find. Oh no.
Oh no.
Beck, roll again.
I told you it was good.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Beck, you find a pack of 6 black candles. There is a note on these that says burning them makes all other light sources dim by half. Not exactly something you'd be into, but somebody might want to buy those.
So I can make myself bright and make everything else dark. That's beautiful.
Exactly.
It just makes me
Zib
even
is-
brighter.
I was
Sarah,
gonna say Zib probably wants that.
Sarah Bloodline, you find a bloody leather bag with 3 silver rings, 7 stone rings, and 9 iron rings.
This is a lot of stuff. Hold on.
But one
Leather bag with
was made
jewelry.
in secret.
Are they just,
Mimic.
Are they just regular rings, or are they like?
No, they're just it's just jewelry.
Okay.
Bits and baubles.
Parsley Potato says the treasure we found was the friends we made along the way. No idea how they were in a box and beside me at the same time. 2. Who rolled a 2? Mimic. You find a Spanish gold treasure hoard worth 50,000 silver.
Oh shit, we
What's
can retire.
Spanish?
The space Spaniards.
Yeah, the space Spanish.
Spanish.
Oh, is it the Vescarium? It's like
Yeah, it's a Vescarium treasure.
I
Perfect.
mean, they are
Yeah, wow.
They're
conquistadors.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, the whole end of this adventure just changed.
Oh my god.
It's just
Nobody
a bunch of, like
expects.
They say money doesn't change everything, but it does.
like the idea that there's just like a vest skeleton with like a big golden breastplate and like the conquistador hat.
The
But wait,
cats-
isn't this video game money?
Yeah, it's not real money.
Yeah.
It doesn't count. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
In-game
Guys.
Yeah,
currency.
you get V-Bucks. Yeah, you can
we can
find
get whatever skins we
you
want.
can get your stooms. Yeah, your
So
legendary.
many
I'm gonna
costumes.
get another cool hat.
Yeah,
I can put on top of this hat.
I'm gonna get a parrot pet.
Cat's meow. You find a jet black sphere.
Yo.
Sweet.
What does it do?
Yeah, I was like, can I do stuff with it?
Orb. You found an orb.
You found an
Can
orb.
I ponder it?
Yes.
Roll to ponder.
46.
I get
Okay.
a roll 46.
Zib, did you roll for treasure? Sorry.
I did not. I was supposed to stay on the ship.
Oh yeah, right. So you roll anyway. Somebody brings you back a box.
Oh, great. I can type.
You open your box once they get back to the ship with a set of 6 jade goblets. They're goblets that have been carved out of pure jade, which is pretty fucking impressive.
That's cool.
Time to do a big sippy.
So you do your best pirate impressions of jumping out of the ship, landing on the asteroid, and then jigging up the treasure by solving the riddle. Which, great job. That was great. You didn't get it too quickly. You got it at the exact right time that you needed to, and you didn't have to ask any questions or anything. So thank God. How are you going to get back onto the ship?
So the way orbital mechanics work is we just have to move laterally as quickly, more quickly than gravity pulls us down.
Okay.
So a couple well-placed musket shots should speed us up to exit velocity. We just got to time it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how about we have Bloodline do a presence check?
I with my bone tongue, which is not a tongue at all, I lick my
Don't like
bone
that.
finger, and
I
then
like that.
I do one of those,
Yeah.
and then like look for air, just so I can get a sense of where the breeze is.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Everybody's helping you, so you get advantage.
Okay, I got a 9. Yeah, I don't know what the advantage would add to that.
Just re-roll it.
Okay.
Or perfect. You got
Never
it.
mind.
Okay.
I did it. Yeah.
All right. So you point your musket at the ground below you. Everybody stacks up behind you with all of the stuff that they got. You fire a shot, and you very slowly start to rise off of the surface of the planet. As you're falling back, you spend an action to reload. You're able to do it very quickly. You do it again. You do it one more time, and you have achieved enough velocity to safely kind of fly back into the airlock hatch that you left from. The gravity resumes. The artificial gravity inside the ship resumes, and you fall to the floor of the open airlock. Great.
And the Blue Danube be playing while we are all doing that stunt, because I feel like that's perfect.
So
Yes.
while the four of you are floating back into your spaceship, Zib, you are alone on the bridge. I'm sorry, Dust.
I'm never alone. Sorry, a thing about Dust as I'm going through the character sheet, I'm never alone. I'm also not all skeleton. Turns out that I'm part ghost, and I'm also haunted by another ghost that nobody can see but me. So I'm actually not alone. I have my friend, a ghost that lives in a small bronze owl statue that I keep on my person. So
I think I remember seeing some webcomic where like a dude gets bitten by a zombie and then his ghost floats out of his body and then his zombie body gets up and he's like, oh damn it. And then like the skeleton comes out.
What is the part of you that is a ghost?
it's gonna say like my right arm.
Okay. Okay.
I was gonna hope you said your butt.
My butt. My butt is. I got a ghost butt. I can't sit. I just fall through chairs. Sort of.
But only halfway. Like you fall through and then the corporeal part catches you.
Dies get it.
So while you're
Yeah,
sitting
really
there arguing with your not invisible friend, trying to figure out how to sit in these non-ghost friendly seats, there is a beeping on the console of the bridge of the ship. And as your teammates fly back into the airlock and land on the floor of the frigid gate, the beeping grows much louder, and a tactical map of the surrounding area prints itself onto the screen in front of you, and you can see a large vessel flying Veskarium colors is headed your way. And the beeping is a hailing from that Veskarium vessel. How would you five like to handle this?
It's the only thing scarier than cops, lizards.
Oh shit. I
Oh
think that's the
dear.
answer.
Well, I mean, I know full well there's no way we could beat the Veskarium at anything. We should probably just run away. Honestly, we should just surrender. We should surrender right now, and the Vesk will treat us well. They've always been known to treat captives well.
Wait.
As a skittermander, I'm like, yeah, honestly, it worked great for us the first time.
Yeah, seriously.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Just wake me up when it's all over.
They are hailing you again. You can either ignore it or pick it up. Ignore it or pick it up. Ignore it or pick it up. Ignore it or pick it
I
up.
pick it up.
Okay. How do you answer the phone?
Ahoy hoy.
Yes.
Laying on my stomach with my feet up in the air, daintily eating bonbons on an ornate phone.
Oh, Joffrey,
Well, hello.
the chocolate icing. So you answer the
Ahoy,
phone and
hoy.
you go ahoy hoy, and then the vessel on the other side goes and you see he's reading from a sheet of paper, and he's yar. Ye'th be having our treasure. We want it back. Or we're gonna blow
No, we
you out of
don't.
the sky. Oh. Hold on. And you see him like lean back, and he's like, yeah, do we have the right one?
Yeah, you're making a lot of assumptions there about what we have.
Yeah, sorry.
And don't have.
We as a species are working on a lot of things. But I can see behind you, you got the chest with the 50s.
No.
Chest.
No, I
That's
don't.
a different chest.
No.
It's a different chest.
This is
I
actually
understand.
this is actually treasure we're about to bury here.
Yeah.
Oh, very
the bone
smart.
cops.
You know, I buried some treasure here. I mean, I didn't say that. So why doesn't Mimic and
no.
Beck? I keep forgetting all these
Monster.
fucking names. Monster.
Team up. No,
Monster.
that's fine.
Make a presence roll to see if you can lie.
The dreaded.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are we so bad at this?
I don't know.
know.
Presents.
And
Look at this.
it's really odd that like presence is
It's
such
just
a big
presents.
deal. Presence
Yeah,
is like every
although-
fucking roll.
It's
To be fair-
it's a present.
We are just sitting there saying, like, no, that's not what we have. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
no, we
And he-
don't have
yeah.
anything.
And he's like, no, and I'm sure that you found the magic scroll at the bottom and everything. It's okay. We're gonna come get it back from you.
You guys don't need to come get it back. What if we were to just give it to you when we're done with it?
What now?
You see him like hit a button, and the thing is now muted. It has the big like red microphone with a line through it, and he turns and he's talking to somebody else, and he turns back and he turns the mute button off. He goes, "Yar, that's not gonna do it for us today. We're just gonna be coming through and take that from me. So you can either leave it back on the ship, and we'll know, or we're gonna blow you out of the water, sky, space." One of those. Okay, well, I'm taking your... And he coughs and he goes, guys, I'm sorry. I can't keep this up for much longer. I don't really talk like that. I am going to come get that box back. We ran out of money for the voice modulator. The game is still in early access. You're going to experience bugs and glitches and crashing. So please just either put the box back in there, or we will come blow you up and get it from you. And the call cuts out.
Did he say magic
Evasive
scroll?
action! Yeah, magic scroll, what?
Magic scroll? Huh? Who said magic scroll?
I want
He
to
said
dig.
magic scroll.
Huh?
He did say magic scroll.
I want to dig for magic scroll treasure.
Is there a magic scroll?
Is there a magic scroll? Yeah, so you guys all go, magic scroll, and you start jigging through the chests of 50,000 silver, and at the bottom of it is a magic scroll. You pull it out, and it is the rhythm and lyrics for a sea shanty.
Oh, wonderful.
As you
Well
unfurl
done.
it, it magically copies itself into your brain, and you all have learned... Yeah, in a good way, don't worry. You all have learned the sea shanty called God. Hold on, here we go. The Ballad of Captain Kidd. I'm sorry, the Ballad of Star Captain Kidd. Almost fucked that up.
I was about to say.
So a shanty is a Pirate Borg mechanic. You can attempt to sing a shanty while you're on a ship, and it will give you some kind of bonus. all of the crew joins in singing with you, and the Ballad of Captain Kidd. When you sing that, all attacks from this ship are DR -2 for D6 rounds. So you'll have a bonus to your attacks for D6 rounds if you guys decide to activate the shanty that you all know now because of this magic scroll. Which is really good news, because as you can see, the Beskarium ship is now approaching you. Now, I want to be very clear that I do not like you guys or appreciate your time. So what I've done is I've made this ship, the Bone Apple Tea, look like the ship from the pirate ship from Kingdom Hearts, because I do not respect you.
This fair.
Sorry. Is that Xehanort? I've not played the game. That's the only word I know.
This is the pirate ship model from Kingdom Hearts 2. It is. You can tell that it is slightly weaker than the ship that you have, but it can still fuck you up with the right rolls and with the right decisions that it makes. Right. So what we're gonna do is, you guys are going to have one round to prepare, and then once you do prepare, we're going to go into naval combat mode.
Should we prepare by singing a shanty from the magic scroll?
My God, you fucking could! So, because I want you to succeed, I'm going to let you succeed regardless, because you have this round to prepare. You go over with... So, actually, before we start that, I do want to explain how ships work. So a ship, if you look at the oh, you guys can't see the ship stats. Okay, hold on 1 second. The ship stats, configure ownership, everybody should be an observer, and the frigid gate, configure ownership, everybody should be an observer. The ship stats are very simple. You should be able to see them now in the actors section under ships. Right at the top.
Yeah.
Right at the top, you'll see the name. Your ship is called the Frigid Gate. It is
because it's a frigate.
Because it's a frigate, and I couldn't come up with a name for it. It has 60 out of 60 HP, and right underneath that it says crew 30. Then next to that says 24 out of 48. 24 is the minimum amount of NPC faceless crew that the boat needs to operate in a standard fashion. 48.
You had a crew this whole time?
No, you have not.
Oh.
48.
Oh.
48 is the maximum number.
He's in a closet.
Yeah. So 48 is the maximum number of people that you can have on the ship.
Okay.
Normally, when you play Pirate Borg, there is just a bunch of sea hands that are on the ship making the ship do things. But this is Star Pirate Borg. So all of that crew is just the mechanics and computers that run the ship automatically.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, the Bone Apple Tea is going to have a regular crew of people on it, but they're not going to get any bonus from being crewed by NPCs. The reason that that's significant is if you see in the top right, there is a +1 to skill. That is the ship's overall crew skill for that. When they do certain actions, they do a crew skill check. They try to hit a 12. You guys are going to roll a 1. They are going to roll a 0. I have to put you guys on the ship. While you guys are on the ship, you are able to do some of these actions yourselves, and when you do them yourselves, you get a bonus to doing them. So you guys get the added advantage of being trained pirates and get to add your bonuses to some of the stuff that the crew does. Because you're basically
cool. Yeah, I was
heading
ask you
up the
about
crew,
that.
Yeah.
So like if Bloodline takes over small arms, does Bloodline's crack shot ability work on the frigate?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Like, okay, cool.
Importantly, however, we can't. Ryan, you cannot do that.
Damn it.
Importantly, however, one of you does have to be the captain.
It looks like somebody already made themselves captain.
No, That was because they were the first one I put on there.
Okay.
TaskRabbit is actually dead.
Can't be the captain from beyond the grave. Less.
Unless. Yeah, the ghost the dust is seeing is actually just TaskRabbit.
Probably.
Yeah.
I love
Why
it.
am
There
I
you
so
go.
Yes.
yeah. Oh god, the music's back.
Yep, music's back. Okay. So
Time.
somebody has to be the captain. The captain is going
Put
to
my
dictate.
finger in my nose hole.
Yep.
I'll do it, I guess, because I
Okay.
have inspiring leader, so I guess it makes
Oh,
sense.
okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I'll do it.
Zib maneuver.
Yeah.
Classic.
Zib, the regular captain, does not want to over-captain themselves.
Fair.
It's like, it's like playing The Sims. It's just doing a job for
Yeah.
for your leisure time. It
Yeah.
sucks.
I play World of Warcraft. I get it. I hear you.
Nerd.
I mean, you say that, but like, I'm really good at it. So
Are you? Doing
Yeah.
the old mythic, right?
Yeah, we did.
How many keys?
a lot.
Yeah, well,
Stop. Hold on. Stop making fun of me. I am good at it. Fuck you guys. I do it a lot.
yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, whatever you
I
wanna
can
do with your
this. Shut up, I can do this. So, how cool could you be?
Okay. I have added both of the ships to the combat tracker. Surprisingly, there are a lot of similarities between standard Starfinder starship combat and Pirate Borg naval vessel combat. So
Oh, that's
we'll
cool.
feel
Okay.
right at home. Sort of. Which means overly
bit.
confused and not exactly sure what to do.
What do I do again? No.
We're gonna defeat them with vibes.
Heck yeah.
So every round, the captain kind of leads the ship and decides what they're going to do. The captain is the one that is going to dictate how the ship is going to move. The captain is going to ask the crew to do other things. And when the captain asks the crew to do other things, that is when the other PCs can join in and use their skill on top of the crew's skill.
Okay.
The important thing is that the ship can take 2 actions. So, Jenny, you can do 2 things, and each of the PCs on the ship can do 1 action.
Okay.
Oh, that's neat. Okay.
So, like, I could move and, like, ram or shoot or
Right.
something like that. Okay. Okay.
However, none of the actions can be picked twice unless there are 2 versions of it. Luckily, the Frigid Gate has 2 sets of broadsides that you guys can use.
Okay, cool.
And just like pirate ships, their broadsides can only be fired from the sides. It works in arcs just like Starship combat does. The small arms are the turret. They're on a swivel. They can shoot in any arc.
Can I ask a quick clarification based on other rules we've put in place in this game?
Yep.
If we fire the opposite broadside, do we get momentum in the direction that we fired against?
Do you want that?
I mean, it worked with the musket. Maybe it'll help us dodge and move fast. Yes.
Because my answer to that question, because they're going to get that too then, and I'm going to use it in the exact way that you use it to your advantage.
That's fine.
Okay. So yeah, we'll start with that. We'll see how it works. We'll see if you guys can do any bullshit, because that's what it is. Okay. You don't. There are no roles on the ship like Starfinder combat, but there is 1 captain.
Okay.
And I have to give you guys the shanty that you guys know. While I'm looking for this, does anybody have any questions? I know I kind of explain things very quickly because they're in my brain, and I don't understand why they're not in everybody else's brain. So sometimes
No,
it
it's
gloss
it
over
seems pretty.
things.
Yeah,
It seems
and
pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
a lot of times the stuff just comes out when you actually play it. So.
Yeah. So before we start, Jenny, Mimic, could you open the Frigid Gate, and could you sing the Mystic Shanty that should be on the front page?
Okay, hold on.
Where's the shanty?
Scroll down. It is under the crew. Under the cargo, it says
Oh.
Mystic Shanties, and then it says sing.
Oh, I thought you literally put sheet music up, Logan, and you wanted us to sing.
Oh
it.
God, no.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
oh, okay.
That is, I would have.
Sure suck
okay.
if the games master ever made their players do that.
Yeah, without any
Ian.
preparation, with delay.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
This is
Especially
not
if you didn't give us
letting
the
me.
tune.
Uh-oh.
You
Did
guys
you
not
want me to
like
click on it?
sing?
Yeah, click sing. See what it does.
Okay, it is not letting me click
Okay,
it.
so I'm just gonna click it. It probably. I had to put one in there for you.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna click it. See what it does. It says failure, but you guys pass automatically.
Yay!
Oh, and there's the chorus. Yeah, so everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna make you guys sing it. For the
There's
folks
a
at
play
home,
song click.
the folks
Wait,
at home
play
who are
song.
wondering why we're making fun of Ian is because one time we played a game and Ian made us all read from a Word document and sing a song together with no beat, no clear starting, and no predefined rhythm, and we all
And I
sang
just
the
let them.
bubbly beverage
Yeah.
bop song or
Yeah,
whatever
it was
the fuck
about
it's called.
yeah,
it's
it was
great.
No,
it was
work juice.
paranoia,
It was,
right?
yeah, I thought it was work juice coffee.
Work juice.
I let you guys just make up your own tune, and it sounded great. So,
Did it though?
We were
It
literally like singing 4 different songs at the same time, basically.
Sometimes as a GM, you just like try to ask the players to entertain you, and it's
it
always
was
fun
great. It was
to
awesome.
watch.
One time, Beck just decided to start doing the first scene of an improv herald in the middle of the paranoia game too, which was.
I did the first scene of a what?
An improv herald when you like made everybody yes and do improv games to get through a warehouse.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Nope. Not what I wanted. Please stop. Nope. Bone apple tea. Okay, so your shanty is effective. You automatically get one for use of it because of the scroll. You've all just learned it. You've got it in your head. You took the time. You programmed it. You made the all the servos in all the mechanical gear inside of the spaceship, not spaceship, vibrate at the right frequency, just like the Mars robot sings itself "Happy Birthday." And you made that sing the shanty of the Ballad of Captain Kidd. So you guys are all going to get a bonus for D6 rounds.
Nice.
You remember that summer on TikTok where everyone was really into sea shanties?
I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
re-roll
missed that.
I almost thought about doing something like that, but I don't have the ability or time or anything.
I know so many goddamn sea shanties.
Yeah.
They're all public domain. It's easy.
So, the Frigid Gate versus the Vescarium Conquistador ship Bone Apple Tea. For 4 rounds, you guys are going to have the this bonus to your attack, which means that instead of having to hit a DR12 for the attack, you have to hit a DR10. Unlike other combats in this, the enemy does roll to attack you, and it does roll to do damage, and there is no dodging. There is only the reduction of damage from your hull.
Okay.
Okay? So... Let me make sure that did that right. Yep. So I'm going to roll initiative for both people. Okay, so the way Starfinder Starship Combat works is that the winner goes second. In this, it's regular. Every round, each captain makes an initiative check, and then that is the initiative order that we go in. So the Bone Apple Tea is going to go first this round. You have to move at least 1 square.
Yes.
There's important movement rules here. You have to move at least 1 square. You can only turn twice per round, and you can only turn once per square. Per hex. I'm sorry. Oops, I made that too low. I'm sorry. So the Bone Apple Tea is going to move... the Bone Apple Tea has a movement of 4. It is going to move 2 spaces. It is going to use one of its actions to go full sail to get another movement action. It's going to fail. It is going to move another 2 and turn, and it's going to fire upon the frigid gate with its broadsides. The frigid gate has an armor of D4. Okay, so the bone apple tea charges forward. It tries to use all of its energy that it can to get another piece of movement. As it gets to you, it turns and opens its broadsides up, but it misses. All of the cannonballs fly past you and hit the surface of the asteroid that you guys just landed on.
Oops.
It is the frigid gate's turn. The purple line on the side of the hexagon is the way that you are facing.
Okay. So, can we turn before moving, or like turning as part of moving?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So yes. So I think that's what I want to do. Is I also want to move. We have a 4-foot speed or a 4 hex speed. So I'm gonna move. Let's see. Let's move like kind of. I want to do like kind of a flyby. So like 4.
Okay.
I don't think I can move this. But I want to turn so that we get the broadsides, like so that the crew can shoot.
Yeah.
Oh,
fire.
I have to give you ownership of it.
Yeah, I think you have to give me control, or you have to move it.
And then Jenny is going to get owner. Okay, try now.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay.
So you can. So before you do that, you can only move in the direction that you're facing.
Okay. So can I turn?
You can. So if you click it, and then hover over it, hold Shift, and then mouse wheel. I know that's a lot.
Oh, here we go. Hey. Okay. Cool.
So if you start here, oops.
Can I go that way? Yeah, I can go. This.
Yeah, you can turn once per hex. There are crew actions that you can take that can increase that. So the full sail crew action that you can call for somebody to do can give you 1 more square of movement. The come about.
Yeah, let's.
The come about can give you 1 more turn. 1 more turn on your turn, so you can turn up to 3 times.
Okay, so I can only turn once per square. So that was 1. I want to do. Oops. I want to do full sail, but I'm just trying to get it to. There's 1 turn, 2, 3. I'm gonna turn 1 more time. If I can remember how I just did that. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's 4. I think they can actually shoot now.
So you turned once and then you moved.
Yeah.
And then you turned again and you moved twice. In order to turn that last time, you would have to get
I'd have
somebody
to call for that.
for the come about. So the captain calls for come about. Come about means that some very strong person is going to pull the ropes that are attached to the sail and pull them so hard that it whips the ship around and gives it an extra turn. So who wants to do the come about action? It's based on strength.
I think I'm the strongest person in the group.
Okay, so go
yeah.
to the frigid gate and then click the PC action next to come about.
We do not have option to click anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all grayed out.
Okay, close it. Try again.
Okay, then I go back to...
Now we can do it.
Oh, now I can do it. Okay, cool. And then I gotta click my crew thing so it pull. Oh, this is really clever how this works. Okay, I like this a lot. Good job with this, Logan.
Oh, I didn't bake this. They made this, and they made a very good job of it.
Look at
Damn!
Wow!
So you can rotate.
Jenny. We just like
Nice.
drifted this thing.
So
Yeah. You drift the
Yes.
spaceship. Yes, absolutely. So you get an extra turn. You get an extra rotation, which you've already used.
Yeah.
Now
right.
you can also call for a full sail option, which will make the give you 1 more movement if you like.
Can we shoot first
Yes.
and then move?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to do that. So let's shoot and then we'll go full sail.
Okay. Who wants to shoot?
I've got plus
Is there a
3
specific?
agility.
Yeah, is there a specific skill attached to that?
It's probably going to be presence.
Its presence.
Always.
Well, we
well,
got two
then
shots.
I'll jump on that grenade. I'll
So
do it.
there
I'll try it.
There are 3 things that you can shoot. There's a broadside, and a small arms.
I'll do a broadside.
Okay.
Crew, Demo, roll.
All right,
Oh,
that's a
hey!
hit. So click that
Hooray!
roll damage underneath that. Okay. So unfortunately, you only did 3 damage, and the Bone Apple Tea has a they have an armor of D4. So hold on.
Oh no, this is gonna take a while.
No,
it doesn't take that long.
easy. It's just when you get hit, it gets reduced another step or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, it
So
looks like it's a roll to reduce, so that's better.
Yeah.
Movement, sinking, damage. Yeah, when you take damage, I'm sorry, you only the hull is only reduced when you take critical damage.
Mm.
So it reduces their damage by 1. They take 2 damage. Okay, who wants to go next? The captain is calling for all of you to fire your guns.
I'll
Okay.
go ahead and I'll do small arms. I'm assuming small arms isn't targeting the ship so much as it is targeting the crew.
It's targeting the whole thing. It doesn't at this
Okay.
point right now. You don't have the distinction.
I'll go ahead and I'll shoot the gun. I
That is a
miss.
miss. All right, you guys have 1 more broadside that you can fire this turn.
Hell yeah.
I believe.
Huh?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Just a moment.
Big dust moment where you hit them but somehow do no damage.
You never miss.
Never
Damn. If you guys could hold on so I can read this thing 1 second, make sure that we're doing everything right. I think we're doing everything right. There's not that many rules.
I love this about these games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Borg games are so fun.
Yep. I think this is it. Yeah, I'm looking up. I also thought that the hull got deteriorated for each shot, but it seems like it's just for criticals. So do yourself a favor and roll a critical.
Ooh.
Got it. I will choose to roll criticals from here on out. Can we sneak around with the ship somehow? Can I use?
Can you hide the ship
we-
in open space? No.
Sneaky ship.
Can the ship
Can't
crouch?
Can't we just like fly like behind an asteroid like they do in the Expanse and then just
Yeah.
stop and hide out there?
Yeah.
Works in the Expanse.
Jetty fly casual. Just fly casual.
Fly casual.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And here's the thing, it worked. Everybody's mad about it, but it fucking worked. So there is 1 more point of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all the movement is used up. Captain, you have 1 more action, and then there
Ooh.
is a... Nope, everybody else went. Everybody used their action. So Captain, you can have the rest of the crew do some other action if you want.
Okay, something we haven't done.
Yeah.
Okay, we did full sail, we turned, we shot. Shoot. What did we not do?
The only thing you didn't do was full sail.
Oh, right. So we can move again.
Yeah, if you like. You could also just pass.
Do we have anyone left who could do that action?
The crew would do it. They would use their base crew
Oh.
skill.
I gotcha.
Yeah, let's do it just so we can kind of like keep evading them. Sure. We'll have the crew go full sail.
So in the frigid gate, click crew action next to full sail.
Okay. There we go. Yay, success.
Hell yeah! All right, then you can move 1 more forward. Okay, and that's all of your actions for the whole round. You guys get a
Woohoo!
lot of them because you have a lot of PCs on
Did
the
it.
ship.
That's pretty cool. Okay. All right,
That's cool.
So we're gonna go to the next combat. Why don't you roll the initiative for the ship? Bone Apple Tea got a 3, and what does the Frigid Sail get?
Hold on. I roll plus the ship's agility. Is that right?
Yeah, you should be able to just roll it from the sheet.
Oh, okay. I see it.
6. Okay, so you actually go first.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Shit. Let's do it again. Let's fire on them.
Okay, you can fire everything from right there.
All right, let's do it. Who wants to fire? Who wants to pew pew?
I guess I'll do it. Or wait,
God.
no, it works out
Because
for
we can
presence,
also
right?
have the crew to do it, right?
Yeah, you can have the crew to
'cause
do it.
I'm actually my presence is actually kind of crap. So
It's agility, I thought, for firing.
yeah, my agility is also crap.
I'll take a shot. I got a +3, unless Beck,
Yep.
you got.
Let me double check because ranged weapons are actually presence.
Yeah,
Weirdly
ranged weapon
enough,
is presence.
I have a +2, so yeah, I'm willing to do that again.
Do it.
Make a big bang. Nice! Oh, man.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. The Bone Apple Tea is going to use their armor to reduce that by 3, so they take 1 more damage. And things start to happen as they take damage, so don't worry about it. Oops.
I'm not worried about any of this.
Are
and you
they
have-
a lot bigger than us?
What's that?
Are they a lot bigger than us?
No, they're smaller than you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The
Good thing we stole the ship.
small arms and
Yeah.
broadsides are still open. Who wants to shoot?
I shoot.
What do you
I
shoot?
shoot.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
No.
Let's go. Another dust moment. Classic.
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 0
dust.
damage. I never missed. Classic dust.
Inception
I wonder what
out.
happens.
I was gonna say Inception out. Zib is telling Raj to clip this.
Yeah.
We still have do we still have one more?
We have a small round.
Can I,
Fine.
can I
Yeah.
report that bug? Can I report a bug real quick?
Yeah, yeah,
in the
you
game?
can. Yeah,
When I was shooting it, and I think the collision's messed up. My shots aren't hitting.
These hitboxes are bullshit.
I opens it like.
Raj is already in a flame war with somebody on Reddit over this.
That's a hit.
I've
Roll
used,
damage.
I've used computers to
Nice.
somehow submit my own Jira tickets.
Oh, nice. Okay, you do 2 more damage to them. You're chipping away. You're starting to get them. The bone. So we shot first. You didn't move at all.
Not yet. No.
Captain, what would you like to do?
Do we want to move? Do we want to?
Yeah, we're kind of in ramming distance right now.
Let's
Yeah.
not be there. So yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm
You want
gonna
me to do
say
the thing again?
yeah. Let's do
okay.
the thing, the wholesale thing.
Yeah.
I think yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. That was wholesale.
Yep.
And then,
And that lets me move 1 extra, right? So let's see what.
oh, am I doing the click or are you doing the click? I don't know how that works.
You do it,
Okay.
Ian. Sorry, you.
Oh,
All 5 of you.
Ship's just moving all over the place.
Success.
It
Yeah.
is.
So Jenny, you have an extra movement.
Okay, cool.
So you
I
went
do
1,
think that
2.
like all the ropes that I need to do this are just like draped over another Chase Lounger that I found, and I'm just rolling
And you're
around.
just rolling. You're not even pulling them. You're just rolling over
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move over here. I think that was 5.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Zoom.
5 in 1 turn. Yep. Okay. So they are going to be on the chase. Everybody took an action, right? Yes. They are going to be on the chase. They are going to turn and move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they've got you. So they are going to only be able to fire one of their thing. Oh no, they can fire both of them. They're going to fire on you.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Their ship explodes.
Their guns explode. When you roll a fumble. When you roll a fumble.
With a
we haven't had that
cannon?
yet. Wow.
With a cannon?
Their broadsides misfire and they become damaged, and they must be repaired before they can be used again.
Now Pax is reporting a bug. Vesk weaponry does not fail in combat. This is wrong.
Okay. And then they're also gonna use their second action to nope, that's not right. I think they only have one action.
Dax is arguing with the community manager right now
Yeah.
on social media.
I do not like that the Vesk are portrayed as bad guys. They should be benevolent saviors, just like they actually are.
You're in the cab of your space F-150 with Oakley's on, just screaming portrait style.
He is not mad. Please do not put it in the space forums that he is mad.
Okay, so they managed to hit you with their small arms fire while they're distracted by their cannons, and your hull blocks all of the damage.
Good.
Because you're just that fucking good.
Yeah.
Woo!
Clearly.
That's one big ship.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
I love the ship.
The Frigid Gate, please re-roll initiative.
Hell yeah. All right. Oh.
Bone Apple Tea is going to go first. They are going to do something real spicy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Blow their cannons up again?
They are going to move one action. They are going to make a repair action to fix their ship.
And
Fix
then
their gun.
immediately slam it into us.
They're going to fail and then immediately ram it into you.
Ah, well. When in doubt, ram it out.
A ship that ends its movement touching another ship can ram. All ships involved roll ram damage. Add +1 for each heck that ship traveled on its last move.
Hold on. We got a really good opportunity right here, Logan. Can we do a Star Trek Enterprise bridge damage thing?
Perfect. Yeah, you guys ready?
Okay.
Yeah, does anyone have rocks to come out of the walls at us?
Okay. What direction are we all moving? Logan?
All of them.
Left.
Left. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Smash! Oh!
I'm the wrong way.
Perfect.
I see Beck didn't have to worry about it. The inertial dampeners are on over there.
Yeah. The Heisenberg compensator took care of that.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Claire is just like,
No,
no.
you can't make me do this.
So the ship is going to ram you guys, but also you guys can roll your ram damage as well.
Oh, that's good.
Do it with the crew action.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to roll that? You want me to roll it?
Is it a strength check? Is
I
that
don't
a
know
strength
what
check?
ram is. I'll let you know in a second.
I think it's just a D6.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think
It's just
yeah,
D6.
it's not
Yeah.
plus
Um,
anything.
So the Bone Apple Tea rams the Frigid Gate from behind
Ow!
and
Rude.
deals 2 damage to the Frigid Gate. But that's where it's going to end its turn, and it is now the Frigid Gate's turn.
Okay.
How do you guys want to handle that?
I mean, can we board the ship?
You
we
sure
can.
fucking can.
Yeah, we're close.
Let's do
Board
it.
'em. Let's do it. We're pirates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
What's the
board
difference
'em.
between dropping and weighing anchor?
Wayne's picking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You weigh it, you pick it up, and you go, oh, it's about 7,000.
Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah,
It's, an
it's
anchor.
heavy. That's why we drop it down there. Yeah.
It's heavy.
Boarding party. If touching another ship, the crew may board and attack. Switch to melee combat. If you all
Yeah.
agree,
Yeah.
that's what you would like
Let's
to
do
do.
that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Let's-
they're
let's go
gonna ram
hand
us
to
and
hand
shit, let's just...
Yeah.
They
They
can't
put
hurt
this
me.
upon themselves.
How dare they damage the ship that we stole?
Yeah, the paint job!
Let's go hand to hand with the Vest crew, even though we have the larger ship and the distinct advantage in space
And we're
combat.
smaller than they are.
Because
it's fine.
we're having fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we are going to go back to the Frigid Gate. We're going to go back to here. I know this is your ship and you're boarding their ship, but I don't have another map for this. So this is
fine.
just what we're going to use. I'm going to move all of you chuckle fucks down here.
All these
What if
ships
we
look
challenge
the
them
same.
to a... What if we challenge them to a drinking contest?
To a what?
Oh, God.
A drinking contest? No.
Yeah.
Yes. No, he said it. We're gonna invest
Yeah.
drinking contest. Let's
Yep.
freaking do it. This is circular writing, Logan, because we did this in the first act. Now we're in the third act. Like,
Coming full circle.
yep.
It's all
Yeah.
coming together.
Yep.
So you guys, I've ignored everything that you said. You guys jump from the open air ship that you have onto the open air ship that the Vescarium have. I only have a couple of bad guys that I can throw at you, but I'm going to throw.
How are Vesk able to survive in a with no atmosphere tax?
They hold their breath.
It's through sheer will and good training. That's all
Okay.
it is. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They're built different.
they are built different.
Yep.
Combat drugs.
Good old
That too.
combat drugs.
Vescarium has really good health care as well. Just keep that in mind. So the radiation, they got to keep the soldiers up and running. There's been universal health care in the Vescarium for a long time. The radiation, the vacuum, that's not, they'll be fine. They'll get them up and running again for another attack later.
Okay, so I'm going to just roll initiative for everybody. Since there's so many of us, we'll take individual turns. And roll all initiative. Okay. So you guys run across the deck of your pirate ship, which is the wooden planks on top of a spaceship, and you leap from the ass of your spaceship onto the face of their spaceship, and you land.
I don't think that's.
Not the stern to the bow.
No, the ass.
To the
No,
face.
the ass of the ship. Yeah, the fucking
Ass.
the
Oh,
ass.
yeah, ass to face. You're right.
Yeah, you go from the ass to the face, and now you're on the face of the ship. Is everybody
Never got
uncomfortable or
it.
just me? Okay. And you
I
land.
did Google poop deck etymology recently.
God damn it. Okay. Dust, you're up first.
Oh fuck.
During your turn, you can move and take an action.
I don't have a gun. I don't have magic.
That's bad.
I'm like a card player.
Wait, don't you have sneaky bastard?
No,
Oh no.
I'm a different kind of guy.
Yeah.
Can you
they
do
have-
something with your wig?
They have the deck of cards,
Yeah.
right?
I have a wig. I can do a reveal. I just take my wig snatch.
You have a rope. You can try to lasso him. Just completely
That's a
jump
great idea.
genres. Thank you.
I think cowboy
do that.
game. I'm gonna run up and try and stab Frank and Vile. I think
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack with whatever weapon you're gonna do.
Is there usually like an attack button on a weapon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. I know how to read the sheet.
I believe in you.
You gotta stab.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
You shanked him
Yeah,
Nice,
good.
dude.
Good shank.
That's what the best get for having flesh.
Fool.
Idiots. Yeah, so you run up and you do you punch him with the dagger in your hand. Because if you stab him, I'm sorry, these aren't skeletons, these are Vesk. Yeah, but we're using the skeleton stat sheet. Yeah, so you run up and you just shank one of these Vesk. And they are, like, kind of terrified because they didn't know that you guys were skeletons.
Yeah.
So they see just a group of skeletons leap from the ass of their ship to the face of the Vesk ship. And then
Dressed as
shove...
cops, mind you. Dressed as cops.
Dressed as...
Yeah.
Right,
Bone cops.
the Bone Boys are here. And you're gonna get fucked up. It is the
Wait,
cat.
Honestly.
It is
that
the cat's
honestly would be
meow
just
turn.
Absolutely terrifying to be like, what did we just hit? What
It's the
crime did we
cat's
commit
meow.
that they set the bone cops?
The cat's meow. You can do a move and one action.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move up to rank and vile, and I'm gonna hit rank and vile with my axe. No, I'm gonna use my cutlass just because.
It's more piratey.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's buckling with your swash.
Okay.
So what does Devil's Luck do, by the way?
Devil's Luck are those luck points that you can use to spend them and get extra stuff sometimes.
Can I do max damage with Devil's Luck?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Save that.
Well, the reason.
Damage.
Hold up. I know you want me to save it, but I don't want to because I have Joker's table, which will allow me to regain my luck, or
Okay.
the
I
devil
would
will take
also
my
like to
soul.
start doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you can spend a luck point, take it off of your sheet, to roll max damage, which you do. You roll a maximum of 6. You obliterate the Vesk in front of you.
And now I'd like to use Devil's Luck to see if the devil comes and takes my soul. So I roll a d20. If I roll a 1, the devil takes my soul and I'm sucked into a fiery portal. This is the end of my story. 2 through 9, I lose all of my remaining luck points. Don't care. Have 0. 10 through 19, I get 2, and a 20, I gain 10.
I hope you Scorpion from Mortal Kombat so bad.
Yep.
I'm on 1. I get 2 back.
But you can only have a max of 1, right?
Right, so I just get 1, but I get 2.
I was hoping you would do
Oh,
a
no,
cool
you
thing,
can-
and all of a sudden, a
You
hell
can-
portal would open up, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
goodbye.
Oh, believe me, I'll be rolling
You're on
this
your
every
own.
turn I'm allowed.
You can have both of
You're on
those
your
points.
own.
Your max is 2. You can have both of those points.
Sweet.
Damn. Skypop Collar, fucking classic viewer in the chat right now. With the
Yeah,
old school
Yeah.
That's
max.
me, right? Yeah.
Classic. Haven't seen that name in
Yeah, I
a
don't-
long time. Mimic,
I do not.
it's your turn.
It is my turn. All right, I am going to. Where am I? Right over here. Okay, I'm gonna run up to the. We've already hit this rank and vile, I think. I'm gonna hit this person again, or try.
This guy's
With-
actually dead, yeah.
Oh,
Rank and Vile's dead.
oh, just kidding. We'll go for
He has a pile
Deadeye
of
then.
miserable secrets.
Okay, we'll see what we can do about doing that for Deadeye then.
Yep,
That is a 21.
Yep, that'll hit.
Heck yeah.
Do 3 damage, okay.
Yar.
He did not like that very much. It is so there is
Imagine.
also flying around, there is a skeleton crow. It has bone wings and a bone beak and bone feathers,
Wait.
and it flies forward and attacks Dust immediately. Dust, please make an agility check. Or a
hell
defensive
yeah.
roll. Yes! It swoops at you and tries to get you, but you manage to get out of the way before it can claw your eyeballs out. Which you don't really have eyeballs because you're a skeleton.
Yeah.
Alright, it is the Jedi's turn.
Wait, I didn't go.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go either.
We did individual
It's not our turn.
initiative this time.
This is not our turn.
Yeah. The Deadeye is going to shoot Mimic in the face. Mimic, please make a defense roll.
Okay, one sec. That's just an agility roll, right?
Yeah, there might be a button that says
Or no,
defense.
there's a defend button.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I just do that. And what is the attack? I think it wants me to
he's-
type in.
Oh, so it's from a flintlock pistol. So because one thing that we actually never talked about because you guys don't have any,
Right.
black powder weapons ignore armor, but you guys don't
Okay.
have any armor, so it doesn't matter. And neither
Okay.
do the skeletons.
Cool. Oh no, I'm hit.
He does hit you.
Shit.
So
And okay.
he is then going to do his pistol damage right to your face.
No.
Your beautiful bone face.
Wow,
My bone
you take
face.
8 damage to the
Holy
face.
shit! Ow,
no.
that's all the damage that my face can take. Like
Okay.
that, I'm at 0 HP.
Okay, hold on.
Can you,
gone,
do you have
though.
any
You're
devil's
not-
luck left?
Actually, okay, hold on. It says it said I had 9 hit points, but it was at 8. I don't think did I
You have
take? No, I
1
might
hit
have
point.
taken.
No, so
Yeah,
you
So
you
when
never
you-
took any damage.
we
Yeah.
leveled
Yeah.
up.
When we leveled up, you don't go
Okay.
to full HP. You go to what you had before.
So then I'm a 1.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So then
But you have 0 HP.
I'm
you're
at 0.
Yeah, you're not like dead.
So
But I'm
you
like,
can, you can
whoa.
spend a
Yeah.
point of Devil's Luck to reduce that damage by 2d6.
Yeah.
I think I want to do that. I'm gonna use
Or by
it.
d6, okay. So take it out of your sheet and then reduce it by this much. So 5. So you only take 3 damage.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
that's
that's
much
good.
better.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then Logan, there was that whole thing where like if you were exactly at 0, you're not eliminated. It's if you're negative.
Right. If you're at 0,
If you
you're broken.
would go lower, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bloodline,
Okay.
it is your turn.
All right. Everybody's swashbuckling, but guess what? I brought a gun to a
Knife fight.
knife fight. Yeah. So we're gonna move Bloodline up here. And then who is?
The crow is the one that's flying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot at Crow.
Okay. That is unfortunate. You miss.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
Fiddle-dee
Okay.
fuck. Monster, it's your turn.
There's not really anywhere I can go.
Yeah, just
Some
move
kind of
through them.
block.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
Oh, I can
just-
do that, but I can't move through any unless I can come out the other side of Crow.
Yeah, sure. You
But
can
then
kind
I-
of go. The rules don't matter too much, so you can kind of
Okay.
just go over here.
And I know I get an extra guy, and I know I get an extra. Oh God, what did I do?
Yeah,
what is
so
happening?
You run into the fray, and then you do whatever you do, and then you exit the fray.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
You're Skitterman.
He's
You
like-
ran between everybody's legs.
I
Yeah.
skitter. So I guess I'll take an axe shot, not a shot, but you know what I mean. At Deadeye on the left there. Woo!
Oh,
That hits.
Woo!
Okay.
what? Oh, okay.
Good damage. Okay, so that Deadeye on the left is going to look at you and go, "What the fuck did you do that for?" And then he's going to shoot you. So please roll a
Understandable.
defensive attack, or please roll a defense roll.
Defense.
Okay.
Nope.
He is going to roll his damage. You take 5 damage as the Deadeye shoots you back.
Can I expend Devil's Luck?
You sure can. Take it off your sheet, and you actually take 3 damage.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm still in the negatives.
Okay. Wow, you had 2 hit points.
I had 2 hit points when we started. Yeah.
So
Wait,
hold
you
on.
went up a level though. Oh wait, yeah.
But you don't get your max. You get what you had before. So I still have 2 hit points.
But you are a skeleton.
Hooray!
So what that means is when you take damage, you fall to the ground and it makes a weird sound. And then I re-roll the damage dice, and if it's a 3 or below, you pop back up with 3 HP.
But it's 2d4, so
Yeah, and I rolled a 2, which is less than 3.
yeah, I'm back.
Yay!
It's just really lucky that we got 2 snake eyes, I guess.
Yeah. So you have you're back up, and you have 3 HP. You gained 8 HP.
Hooray!
This
It's all
game,
coming together.
This Vesk
Hey,
is gonna be
it's all
so
coming
confused
together.
right now. This Vesk is probably just so perplexed. Just,
I've got a bone to pick with this system.
Boo! Dust, it's your turn.
Hey.
hey there, Crypt Keeper.
I don't know how this sounds with the auto-tune. I hope it's cool. Yes. I would like to attack the crow with my knife, I guess. So I can't attack with my wig.
That hits.
Yeah,
It's a critical. You do double.
You are
do,
so good at stabbing.
you kill it. It has 2 HP. It doesn't matter. Like no matter what you do. So you just reach forward with your knife and you stab this skeleton crow and it falls apart It makes a really funny sound that sounds like this.
Aw.
And it lands on the ground. And it's dead. You killed the crow. Congratulations. You can move if you
Wow,
want.
I feel so tough.
You should. It is Cat's Meow.
All right. Can I hit Deadeye around this corner?
Sure.
All right. Sweet. I'm gonna hit Deadeye from around this corner,
Yes, you are.
and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spend my Devil's Luck to do max damage.
What's max damage for you?
6.
Oh, that dude's dead. Yeah. So you take a step over and you go back to back with Dust, and you just kind of like T-pose behind Dust, but one of those has a knife in it. So as you do it, you just stab Deadeye right in the eye, and he dies.
Now, even though I don't need to, can I roll in the Joker's table again?
Yeah. You do whatever
Hell
you
yeah.
want.
Oh, I lose all my points.
No.
I didn't go to the devil though. Damn it.
Mimic, it is your turn. There is only one enemy left in the whole adventure.
I really
In
want
the
this to happen
whole
for you, Ryan.
adventure.
I really want you to go to hell.
I really want to go to hell.
Maybe it'll happen.
Send this man to hell.
I can't help with that, but I will attack this final enemy with my cutlass.
There you go. Roll that damage.
All right.
Special
Yeah.
guest Jenny
Good hit.
does exactly enough
Good
damage
hit.
to kill the Jedi in front of her. So you square up with this Vesk, and he's got a flintlock pistol, and he doesn't understand why. He is very confused. He's in this game. None of it makes sense to him. His throat hurts from doing the pirate voice all night. And you kind of just swipe the flintlock pistol out of his hand, and then you slash him across the chest, and he falls over like a miserable pile of secrets. And you guys have completed the first adventure in Bonesmith Jacqueline's Star Pirate Borg adventure series.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
So now, in this massively multiplayer online video game VR immersive experience, you guys have 2 spaceships. Because
Ooh,
technically
does that mean
this
the
is yours
captain's
too.
an admiral?
Yeah, Jenny. Mimic is now an admiral.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Admiral
Admiral
Mimic,
you.
love
Admiral
it.
Mimic, yeah. One of the ships is just a giant treasure chest, and nobody understands why until it pops out.
Yep. It's okay. I played in a Starfinder campaign where we had mimic captains. They were literally the captain's chairs that would like come, speak to you, and like they piloted their own ship. It was great.
That's amazing.
I'm
We'll just
very
we'll
sad that I
continue this proud tradition.
didn't think of that. Holy shit. Okay.
It's okay. The person who thought of it is now the creative director of Starfinder, so don't feel too
Okay,
bad.
yeah,
I didn't think of it either,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's fine.
That is amazing. Yeah.
You tell him I said hi.
I will.
So, you have finished the VR adventure that Bonesmith Jacqueline sold her likeness to get more money for her pirate shenanigans.
Raj has
Did we
already
get paid?
purchased.
Did
Yeah, I
we
was
get
gonna
paid for QA testing this shit for her, or like what? Is this just
No.
like free
She
labor?
sort of took a holy grenade for us, so we kind of owe her one.
Oh,
Yeah,
got it.
you owe her
Okay.
a big favor,
Yeah.
and this was her kind
Yeah.
of calling it in. For
That makes
those who are unaware, at the end of Dead Sundays season 1, Bonesmith Jacqueline pushed a holy grenade into the chest of the hopping vampire and pulled the pin. Because if they didn't, I was very afraid that they were going to lose and we weren't going to have a show anymore. So I had to make a very specific decision. Oopsie! Turns
Well,
out,
thank you for your sacrifice.
turns out all actual plays are fake. I don't know.
Raj is already a whale. Raj is already a whale for this game, and it has pre-ordered the $134 deluxe version that comes with a statue of a skeleton. So,
That's
I
your
love it.
particular skeleton waifu
Yeah.
statue.
Yeah. The big
That's
titty
how-
skeleton. Yeah.
Yeah, the big titty skeleton.
It's all bones.
So titties.
Yeah, you fucking right it is.
Mhm.
All right.
That's how they know gender in the future.
So thank you guys for going on this fun little adventure with me. I had been wanting to play this game for 2 months now, and I'm glad that You guys seem to have a good time, and I'm glad that it was not more complicated than I thought it was going to be. It really is just, yeah, you want to do it, you fucking do it. You do the thing, and then you did it. And you guys did it. What did you do? You tricked cops. You stole their cop car. You stole their clothes. You tricked more cops. Then you fought some guys. You went into a drinking competition. Then you got turned on, which is like super. No, not you didn't get turned on. You got betrayed.
Well, I mean, at the beginning, two people did fall in love, so that did happen.
Several people.
There were witches and people in love, and like, yeah,
it had everything. It had love. It had heartbreak. It had betrayal.
Did it have a chase?
Money.
I like that.
Chase.
I like the idea that you were just trying to get back to see the devil so that you could like put in a good word for your friend. You're like, yeah. So I know you guys like spent the night together the other day. So like, I was just thinking. But thank you guys for coming with me, and Jenny, thank you for being a guest on our show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It was so fun.
So if you want to find out more about Dead Sundays and what we do, you can go to our YouTube channel. We have just wrapped up season 2, which was ended with book 5, or I'm sorry, it ended with book 4 of the Dead Sons Adventure Path. Next Sunday, we will be recording the recap video for that season. We'll do all of everything that happened in book 4. We'll tell you about it so you don't have to watch the whole thing. And then February 11th, we start Dead Sundays Enhanced, which will be the next arc of our adventure, implementing some of the Starfinder Enhanced rules and setting out into book 5, which I think is called The Gate of 12 Suns. Which, spoiler alert, there's something bad there. But we will upload this video on either Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how my week goes. If you want to know more about me, Mike Logan, Starfinder Infinite creator, you can follow this link. It will take you to my Starfinder Infinite creator page, the third-party program for Starfinder stuff through DriveThruRPG. I will hopefully be releasing another thing in the next like 2 or 3 months. I have it. It's in my brain. I just have to write it all down, which is a lot harder than you think it is.
Yeah.
If you are like into Twitter still, this is all of our Twitters. Plus, you can find Jenny at SpacePrincess_J. We're there, kind of. We're there. We're not there. We're there. We're not. We try our best.
I'm there. I'm there.
Beck's there. Beck's there all day. Yeah.
I'm always there.
And I don't think I have anything else that I want to say. Is there anything that you guys want to say or add before we say goodbye?
It was really nice to play. We took a little bit of break, but I think it was nice, you know?
Yeah. It's nice to take a break, but I'm fucking ready.
Yeah. It was fun. Thanks for having me. Thanks for playing Starfinder. Can't wait to see what else y'all end up playing, or at least finishing your Dead Sons run. Have fun.
We're definitely going to do that, hopefully.
I love Pathfinder and Starfinder. Jenny, I've been playing it for... I want to say, Logan, what, like more than 10 years now, right?
Probably, yeah.
You played with me when we were still doing comedy, and it's always my go-to system. You know, like it's awesome. So I basically run TGI Fridays on my Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign as a goblin. I created pub pilgrimages, and then created a whole system of franchise sharing, and now I pretty much run Druma.
Nice.
This motherfucker bragging.
I invented mozzarella sticks, and it's made me
bragging about his fantasy spaces chain.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else, I want to say, players, thank you for playing. Viewers, thank you for viewing. Paizo, thank you for making Starfinder and Pathfinder. And now is the time that we are going to look at the camera and wave and say goodbye. Everybody, please look at your camera and wave and say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. I would do credits, but I can't remember a single character's name from that adventure because they're supposed to be just put through the meat grinder. So special thanks to Jenny Jarzabski for hanging out with us for the night. Special thanks to my crew for letting me do that weird thing that I wanted to do. And this is a list of all the programs that I used to make this show. Please check them out. Please do your due diligence and subscribe to their premiums and all the other things that you're supposed to do. I'm tired.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried every cycle, or tacos made the Spaffini way, flavored with real asteroid sauce. With quality finding up with a syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle. Ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.